We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. So you feel me? So I still be going to check him and shit. I be going to see him. What's the word that you pointing? Yeah, I need a quick story real quick. Me and my mates. Hey. Had to go there. Had to go there. Guess what? Guess I'm shining on these bitches. Guess what? You know I'm shining on these hoes. And I'm in the stack in the face. And if it ain't about money, y'all make it stack any day. Yo, you know what's my shit? Hold on. Yo, what up? Real bot man, don't take bot up. Hold on, chat. I'm uploading a video right now. Real bad man, don't take bot up. Why my shit not going directly to the joint? My shit bugging, bloodies. Yo, what's the word with y'all bleeds? Shit alive. Shit alive, man. Before I get aggravated with y'all niggas, man. David. King David, bro. King David, bro. View channel. Okay, here you go. Here you go. I'm able to share it now. Hold on, chat. I just dropped a story time, too. I'm about to drop a story time right now. As we speak. As we speak, buddies. As we speak. Yo, what up, chat? Mr. Boy, with y'all niggas, top of the morning. Alright, let me upload this video real quick. Boom. Gotta go through here. I should have uploaded this shit before I came on live. I ain't gonna lie. What y'all fucking with? Y'all niggas wanna hear some music or something until we get ready for the stream ski? Let me see if I got music on this computer anyway. Same shit working. What's the word that you put? Chill. I can't hear the story yet, so I'll drop it. Wait, is this still? Who you keep saying that? Who's Spoozy? Who's Spoozy, bro? I'm gonna play him for you. Who that? What's this? It's on YouTube or something? Who is that? Who that nigga? You're old bad. My son Dre been working. My son Dre been, you posted that shit on your TikTok. Oh, I know you talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about, Bleed. You fuck with Tor from Philly. Yeah, Tor nice. He in my top 20. Pause. I fuck with him. Oh yeah, what you know about that though? Yeah. That's my little man. That's why I ain't gonna lie. I be learning shit from that little nigga. I can't be letting y'all niggas know who I be listening to, mud, cause niggas be trying to steal my methods, mud. It's methods to this shit, mud. You heard? There's methods to this shit though. I'm trying to tell y'all. You see, he dropped yesterday. He dropped. I ain't know. Yeah, we could play this until we get to situate this live stream real quick. Cause I just ran and gun and shit. I just jumped on the computer and went live. Yum.
I don't think that they hide me. Party drugs fight my anxiety. Fuck pop one, I'm pop me too. I'm feeling good right now, don't kill my mood. I'm fine by myself, don't need your help, babe. I don't need your help. By myself, I'm doing well. She try to come back, I'm like, no way. She trying to make me fail. That shit got old, our love turned stale. I don't think that they hide me. Party drugs fight my anxiety. Fuck pop one, I'm pop me too. I'm feeling good right now, don't kill my mood. I'm trying to shine, I'm trying to shine, I'm trying to shine. Even if the hill gets steep, I'm still gonna climb. I can't let nothing slow me down. I'm trying to make a way out. It's hard to let you close to me, my trust been ruined. But I think no one that's still close to me, they keep me going. Can't trust the bitch she holding. I feel good when I keep holding. You need some gas, just hit my phone, I'll be right there in just a moment. Fuck your love, bitch, you ain't care. You disappeared when I was at my lowest. I don't need you to come near, I said I'm better on my lonely. I don't think that they hide me. Party drugs fight my anxiety. Fuck pop one, I'm pop me too. I'm feeling good right now, don't kill my mood.
Y'all want y'all take on this right here.
Don't need your help, babe. I don't need your help. By myself, I'm doing well. She try to come back, I'm like, no way. She trying to make me fail. That shit got old, our love turned stale.
All right, chat, right?
How are you finding the time to send over all these meeting notes?
Hold on, chat. I wanna ask y'all. All right. How y'all feel about Kyrie Alley? How y'all feel about Kyrie Alley and Rowdy Rebel? Honestly speaking, chat, because let's just do this, right? I be seeing a lot of niggas that be saying, like, I begin saying that too sometimes. Like niggas be like, oh, I'm not an internet nigga, or I'm not a YouTuber, or I'm not a whatever. I don't know, whatever niggas want to say, right? Right. So now, technically, Rowdy and everybody that's rappers, entertainers nowadays, y'all niggas is all streamers and this, that, and the third. Probably Son, this is my assumption. Son probably don't stream or do kick because a lot of niggas don't got bread for that. They don't got money for security. They don't got money to be going to certain venues to pay to record in their venues. That's why niggas probably don't do kick, right? But other than that, niggas is internet niggas because niggas run to the internet, niggas do interviews, niggas talk about shit that's going on, right? So if a nigga, and I was gonna do a regular video to this, and I said, matter of fact, I'm just gonna make this shit short. And if a nigga, right? If a nigga calls you out, right, and say, yo, I want to get it on with you for whatever reason it is, right? This not no random nigga. This a nigga with a platform. Niggas say he a rat, right? Niggas say Kyrie Alley a rat all day, cool. So if Son got the right credentials and the right people to put y'all in the same place to squabble, right? For both y'all to get a bag and the proof that whoever's the better fighter at the end of the day, however you want to put it, right? So at the same time, niggas can't use this. What I don't like, right, chat? Once you get into the country where you can't use and make it excuse, a person call you out, you got to do it. You get what I'm trying to say? A nigga call you out, you got to do it, mud. You not saying it like that, but like, why wouldn't you want to fight Kyrie Alley for? And I know this kind of like this a couple of days old, but I was just looking at the shit, thinking to myself, like, so the world gonna just let a nigga just fake it all day? You can't fake it, nigga. Nigga calling you out. You saying he a rat, so it'll be a rat versus the street nigga, I guess, right? That'd be cool, right? Everybody want to see that. I'm pretty sure all of y'all in here want to see that, right? Yeah, I want to see them niggas squabble, right? That's what I'm saying.
Want to be together, but being messed up is what makes them be together. Well, Rowdy looks happy right there, but Rowdy just dropped the track and he's talking about bloggers working with the feds, man. This is what Rowdy's talking about in his new song. It got 7,000 views in one day.
Let me tell you something. This is why Rowdy don't want to. Rowdy's mad because, right, and it's no nothing against Rowdy. These niggas mad about bloggers with shit like this, right? I don't really consider myself a blogger because I don't really get into all the. I be hearing shit, seeing shit. I don't really feed into a lot of extra bullshit unless it's like some street shit or some whatever. Some feel me? So now, Rowdy's mad because shit like this. When he got his candy took, we was the first niggas to know who did it, where they did it at, how they did it. I remember, go back to the videos. So that's what they don't like. So you can't live off back in the jiggy and this, that, because you wasn't even a nigga is saying he's willing to fight you in the ring. He got this. Y'all saying he this, that, and third about him. All right, cool, whatever. Rowdy, you supposed to be like, I bet, let's do it. Make sure the money right. That's it. That's all. That's the conversation should have been about bread. All right, make sure the bread right. I'm not going up there. But and niggas are still jack these niggas. So like niggas could do bitch shit and niggas still jack niggas, bro. I don't know what be going on, bro. Yeah, they was jacking that mud. It was jacking that too, bro. It was jacking that. I don't know. I don't get into this shit because I'm starting to notice this shit is all really the Truman Show. You ever watch the Truman Show? This shit is the Truman Show, virtual reality, man. I'm trying to tell you because it seemed like it'd be too many. Nah, that ass, bro. It's like nowadays, a nigga could do whatever, bro. A nigga could do whatever as long as you got some bread. As long as you got some bread. As long as you got some type of little look like you got motion, you could do whatever, man. It be shit like this, little shit like this, right? Niggas doing anything. This content is the new crack, man. Let me take this down real quick. Content is the new crack, bro. Now, I'm not going to take this to say what, or whatever, right? And everything I say is my opinion, Muddy. You heard, bro? I could be wrong. It's just how I look and I watch it. I never watched Primo TV stream, right? I can't say I fuck with, I don't know them niggas like that. So it's like, all right, cool. They all has that get bread. All right, cool, whatever. Salute. Right? I just never really liked it, how niggas move. So I don't really watch it. Meaning like, niggas that try to force shit on people, no Diddy, I don't really jack shit like that. You heard, bro? Like, when a nigga try to force, like, yo, yeah, try to show you, like, I got bread, or show you I'm super tough, you gotta watch niggas like that. You heard? My whole life growing up, every nigga that tries to show the world that there's something becomes a rat or some other shit. You heard, bro? So, now, it's not even about Rowdy getting beat up because Kyrie Alley is street nigga too, bro. You heard? He just ratted. You heard, bro? So that'd be a good fight. Win, lose, or draw, nigga. What the fuck? You fight the nigga. Nigga, fight him. You heard, bro? Get it on. Get some bread. Rowdy not getting no money. You don't think what's that called? Brand risk? I want to probably grab that up, man. That's a good promotional fight. A drill rapper fight a rat from his area, and that's fire. But I'm saying that to say this, right? It be little shit like this, bro. It's no such thing as doing wrong when you got some bread or you got a platform when you got some shit going on, bro. You got niggas stealing boxes, bud. Niggas can't caught on camera stealing boxes. Niggas talking about fucking, I don't give a fuck, a bitch 17, I'm still doing her. I don't care if that's like it. People say, I'm just saying, I use that as a symbol. Like, y'all niggas see what's going on, and niggas is still like, that's what make this shit corny. I ain't gonna lie, that's what make this shit corny. That's why I don't be really doing this shit like I used to, because this shit is corny, bro. This shit is a circus. You could do whatever. You got niggas asking next niggas the way they chains. You don't see no bitches with the nigga chain on from what I seen. I just seen you just bunch of niggas. Yo, let's work. I don't see you going to Ruby Rose and none of these niggas to work, bitches to work. I don't see it. I just see a bunch of like weird shit, bro. I'm seeing a bunch of weird shit, bro, all the time. A nigga do some weird shit, then it's regular. A nigga do some weird shit, it's regular. A nigga do some weird shit, it's regular. How is it regular, mud? How nigga still? How? I'm from Brooklyn, bro. I don't know about that. I don't know. And it's sad to say because it's like a new era where niggas be like, oh, they try to crash you out. They try. No, if you come up here and put an error, make it seem like you something that you wish you is, nigga. Live that life. Do that. But don't sit here and let niggas sweep shit under the rug because you did some clown shit, or like even with these little niggas, like these little drill rappers, I be watching videos of they be doing weird shit when they was young. I'm looking like, hold on, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? How the fuck? And niggas still be just allowing shit. Like niggas to be still be who they is, and that shit be confusing me, bud. Shit be confusing me, bloody. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Because at the same time, it's shit like this, right? With the whole Rowdy and this little nigga, right? Hello? I ain't add you for no reason. Now I'm gonna get back on the game. Notice the violation shit. Yeah, this whole generation's cooked. Fuck the violence in the streets. You see every which way of the shit before, following your stories for years. Nah, that's a fact, Mud. I ain't gonna lie. Shit be weird, bro. This shit be weird, bro. They normalize anything, bro. Now, yeah, I could have way more subscribers than that. Cause look, let me tell you, I don't promote off of YouTube. Like once I hit in live, it's in live. I go live my life. I don't sit back off of this and just like, yeah, I gotta do this. Yo, follow my YouTube channel. Like I don't see people be like, yo, subscribe to my channel. That's not because I feel like I'm a genuine ass nigga in anything I do. So that's why you don't really hear me saying like, share, subscribe, boom, boom, boom. I'm just learning that like, share, subscribe means you get put in an algorithm, right? I'm just thinking like, share, subscribe was something that people say. You feel trying to say? So I feel like the subscribers I do have, those genuine subscribers that I never said, yo, subscribe to my page. It's just that they seeing like, okay, I'm subscribed. That's why I jack my subscribers so much. And this is why I can sit on live for 5 hours and talk to y'all about a bunch of whatever we talking about. And I answer every comment that I see. You feel me? I don't see a lot of people doing that. That's one thing. A lot of niggas don't even do that. Yo, I didn't even know that, right? Now, yeah, Gangsta Mud. I don't sit here and be caring for that donations and woo. I don't really care about that shit, honestly. All right, let me tell y'all too. The money is not in the live, so don't think that I go live and make bread, man. Yeah, I make bread off the lives, like shit. The money come from the stories, like the regular YouTube videos. That's what China used to always tell me. Like when I first started going live, yo, bro, you doing a fucking 5 hours, you doing all these lives for long ass lives, nigga. You could chop them shits down in the stories and the content, but it's like with me, I wasn't really doing it for the like bread. I wasn't doing it for like the attention. I was just doing it because it's like therapeutic, and I was doing it because niggas was fucking with it. So it's like I could drop a story, I could get a couple thousand views fast on the story, right? Cool. But I don't feel like I'm in sync with my community. I need to be live. I like telling the stories live, like chopping it up, talking, and I could look at this and be like, oh, yo, boy, I got a story. I went to the store to get a water, and boo. You feel what I'm trying to say? That's how natural shit be with me. So I don't know. That's a fact. That's why it's always the same names. And yes, hell yeah, my genuine support. That's why I fuck with y'all. Yeah, gangster, this shit's just like therapeutic, mud. This is like me getting on FaceTime talking to my mans. Yo, just be talking to y'all. And it's kind of cool because I can't hear y'all. So it's like I could read. It's not like a bunch of niggas in my ear trying to talk over me and So it's like, I fuck with it. But I feel like that's a fact, Randy. I feel like a lot of niggas, if it was more genuine, it'd be a lot of more doors would be open. And it is not me saying that a nigga setting it out or giving a nigga a wave or bringing a nigga along or nothing. Man, I did a lot for niggas since I started doing this streaming shit without nothing. I did a lot for this shit, bro. And it's not me being cocky. I just want y'all to see the generosity, how I deal with certain shit. From pushing peace to forget the pushing peace first. We're just gonna order. I don't know if I got the order right, bro. We gonna just say what I have changed with this shit. I put the spotlight back on the guys, right? First, it was on some blicky folk shit, and I'm the one that came out and let the world know this is not what it is, right? Boom, 1, right? 2, I got the ball. My man Melo passed me the ball. I passed the ball to the Woo nigga side, just so I know, like, they don't want to just hear our story, mud. They'll get tired of just hearing our story. They want to hear the real side of these niggas. They got these other flossy, canarsie niggas. We gonna throw the ball over here. I throw the ball over here, he grabs the ball. Now he got the ball. He know how to move with the ball. Now it's like, all right, boom. Brown, you got the platform. What you gonna do now? We need another move. Okay, boom. Now, even with the push and P shit, that shit wasn't planned. That shit wasn't. It's y'all fault. Y'all niggas keep saying, "Oh, y'all push." Niggas, y'all fault. You know that? Y'all know that? Like the chat don't know that. Facts, because you got cool and you showed me more support than motherfuckers are growing. Nah, that's a vice versa, Dre. You got me. That's how I learned how to. You see the cartoon stories I be doing? I learned that from Dre. Now, so boom. What I was getting with. Oh yeah, so I passed the ball. So with the whole push and P shit, I'm gonna break that. I'm gonna explain that again to y'all how the whole shit happened. Mr. and mind you, remember the whole story. You could go to KR shit. Shout out my son KR. Go to his platform. Go to whatchamacallit interview, and he'll tell you. Some older nigga try to do some oldish nigga shit and bring a nigga to the hood that he thought he could do, and that shit was been left. I stopped it. That's another situation. I stopped it. You heard, bro? It's that bugging hard. Mr. and KI been cool. They been dealing with each other, been talking, whatever. Mr. is at my crib, right? Mr. is at my crib. He's on the phone with KI. I gets on the phone with KI. I'm smack. I'm just talking. So we start talking music. Yo, what, nigga, what? This song better than this. Oh, this song better than that. Not arguingly, but like just debating. This song, he like, what? So we like, matter of fact, call such and such. He called such and such. He get on the phone. So now we on a group FaceTime call. So now the group FaceTime call turns to, man, fuck that. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, boy. We could get like we could make content off of this, bro. Like if we wasn't talking about pushing peace and nothing. We just talking about music. So I said, so since niggas biased, let's go on my platform and we gonna ask the fans or the supporters who had the best music. That turns to, because we grown men and we not up here saying, fuck you, nigga, when I catch you, I'm gonna pop you. We smoking such and such and Wu K, and we wasn't doing that. It was just mutual conversation. Yeah, boy, I ain't gonna front. Nah, that shit was all right, but this shit, niggas in the comments like, oh, nah, what? Oh, nah, nigga, if we could talk on Face, how y'all know we wasn't been talking on FaceTime with these niggas or been linking with these niggas? How y'all know that? How y'all know that? Y'all just see us on the internet. So I say, yo, let's bring it to the internet because there's no secret. It's nothing to hide. We could have these conversations on the internet. You heard, bro? So when we did that, everybody like, oh, y'all niggas pushing peace. The word pushing peace on my soul, that shit never even, I don't even know that word. Like, I never even knew that word, pushing peace. So when they start saying in the comments, like, oh, y'all pushing peace. Oh, I'm not jacking that. Oh, I'm not. Now we pushing peace now. Who's going to say what now? This is what it is now. All right. You got the real niggas on my side. Real niggas on their side getting tired of a bunch of nondescript people putting their 2 cents. Bitches, you got mad bitches putting your 2 cents. It's like, now we doing it. Who's going to say what? Nobody's, nothing changed. Nothing stopped. Nothing stopped. You said, what's your favorite collab with me? I ain't gonna lie. Me and that nigga got mad shit, bro. Nigga got me. Yeah, man, look, I'm trying to tell y'all wasn't there. They was trying to move with this pushing peace shit like it's a, yo, man, they was trying to like, to the point, niggas like, but go ahead. I ain't worried about that shit. Y'all take that. Do that. I don't want no parts of that. I'm cool. I'm me. I know who I am. When I was put on this earth for a month, I've been leading the way since a kid. Y'all niggas don't understand this. Before the internet, it was a Nino Brown. And I've been leading the pack. Like, you know the nigga that be walking with the stick and it be like the sheep and all that shit. I've been doing that. So this is not new, and nobody push P end up like push. Nah, it's no end up like Dirk. We don't got no money. It's no money involved in this shit. That's why niggas still free in the streets. There's no money. There's no racketeering charges. There's none of that, bro. They niggas, this war actually been dead. The war, y'all keep saying the war been dead, man. Especially for my generation, niggas not going looking for these niggas and bending and spinning and jumping off the roof no more, bro. That shit been dead, bro. You heard? This shit been dead. I've been showing niggas down to Cho. When it came to Cho Hood Stars, when it came to that, niggas ain't have no structure for real. Niggas ain't know about no war. Niggas ain't know how to really be strategic, and niggas will tell you. I could call the guys, like real dog. They'll tell you, like, nah, Brown showed niggas how to really do this shit. Like, you're positive, negative, however it went. I'm showing niggas this is how you move. I'm showing niggas when we younger, we moving with the grabber, go to the store, go buy half a gallon of milk, go buy a box of cereal, throw the grabber in the cereal, you good to go. They not fucking with you. I brought that to the 90s. My son Monte and them niggas learned that from me. You heard, bro? Yeah, we ain't got no money, bro. They ain't not coming for us, bro. Niggas 30, 40, that shit over with, man. That shit is over with, bro. All my ops has kids, jobs. Like my media ops got kids, jobs, married, been in prison, did a bid. The lost mad people, so now they strategic thinkers now. Now it's like, I see this nigga Brown. I could pop this nigga, but I'm on camera. I gotta make it back to my kids. I ain't got no bail money. I know my bitch gonna leave me. I'm gonna just be on fighting a murder charge Dolly, ATB lawyer. Nah, I'm bugging. It's another way I could catch this nigga. You heard? I'm telling you, if we had bread, if we had money, and we was getting money, like big money, and we out here doing shit, we would have been in the feds already. We would have been in the feds already. And that's a fact. That's J Main Chicago shit. Nah, that ain't J Main Chicago. J Main not me. He's not all American. J Main never runs up and fly. It's no stories you're gonna hear nothing of me like with J Main, man. You're gonna hear the King Vaughn stories about me. And the Bloodhound Jeff. I'm Bloodhound Jeff Vaughn. That's the stories you're gonna hear about me. You're never gonna hear no J Main stories about me. Ain't no jokey hee ha shit. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. So when you got the niggas that's of that character, following the suit, what's going on? You got to know some real shit going on, some genuine shit. You heard? Because all the niggas I know that's jumping in cars, they on what I'm on. Niggas on grown timing. Now, don't get me wrong. A nigga not going to allow a nigga do nothing to him at all. This is going to go down with whoever, however. But I'm just saying this to say this. A nigga not going to trick me. You heard? A nigga not going to trick me on my spot. I started this. Now, y'all niggas not understand. Not to say like this, but like, a nigga can't trick me. I'm on spot. Bro, I've been outside since outside was outside. Let's take it back. Let's take it back. Let me see. I've been outside since Little Bill and Franklin and them niggas.
This should not be a joke.
You see what I'm trying to say? I be trying to show niggas. The niggas be trying to take my little, because a nigga thinks, see, when it come to Brown, I read the book. Let's get back to that. Ooh, I ain't said that in years, right? The book is back open now, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I'm back on that right now. The book is open. I read the book so much, right? That I know who to give a page or two or let a nigga read a sentence or two about the book, right? So a nigga might think like, oh, Brown so moving so fast, he let me read the book. So now I know a little 1-2. No, nigga. I read the book. I studied the book. I was there when they. So it's like I could. Just because I allow shit to happen don't mean that you tricking me or you 48ing me or you outsmarting me. It's not happening. Trust me. The way, yes, Sanzu and them niggas, bro. Robert Green and them niggas. The way my mind set up, it's like the advantage I got over a lot of niggas that I've been outside, mud. I don't know too much about nothing else. Basketball, sports, nothing. Yeah, I play sports, I did shit, but I don't know nothing else, bro, but the streets, bro. You heard? Real shit. I don't know nothing. That's why this is so therapeutic, because it's like I could tell my story, help somebody else, and it still got a little feel me to it. So it's like, all right, cool. And I fuck with it because y'all niggas be telling me when I be bugging, like, nah, Brown, you wild. Oh, nah, you right. Oh, nah. Like, y'all not biased for me type shit. I fuck with y'all for that. That's all it is, bro. This shit is the art of war. These little niggas they just see books and think because you read, it's not even about none of that. Niggas been trying to steal my source for years, man. Niggas been trying to sacrifice me for years, bro. And y'all niggas think this shit is a joke. Real shit. Real shit. Before I leave this room, y'all gonna know. They gonna say Brown like Malcolm X or what's my son name? Huey P and them niggas. It's different with me, mud. This shit is different. This shit is different. I'm one of the best that ever did it, man. I'm telling you. Trust me, chat. I'm not even just trying to be cocky or nothing. I'm telling you, bro. If I wasn't around, it wouldn't be a lot of shit happening and going on, bro. I'm talking about not even negative, not negative shit. Queasy? I don't know him. I know his man's. If you could go back, would you just stay in the crib? Nah, I'm gonna take you to bed. I was just talking to my brother about this. If I could go back right now to $16 or or a couple $1 million, I'm going back to 16. What I would do at 16, right? Even if they don't give us the knowledge I have now, right? Hold on. So boom, at 16, chat, I'm not gonna lie, I'm going sports. I'm going sport. Look, I'm gonna go sports, right? But in the mix of me going sports, I'm gonna be heavy in studies, like study. I'd have been studying. I'd have been a multimillionaire right now, bro. I'd have been studying earth science and planets and all that. I'd have been a scientist. I'm not gonna lie. I would have been on that type of time, man. It's not even about staying in the crib. It's about using my downtime, my free time. That's what I fucked up at. Cause I always had knowledge and always into certain shit that I know, like, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I fake wanted to be a scientist though when I was younger. Not even because I don't even think it's because of like the chemicals and the components and shit like that. I feel like it was just the knowledge. Cause mind you, we didn't have phones and shit like that. We had internet, yeah, boom, boom. So it was like everything was like Google. So when I used to look up certain shit, it used to be like, all right, I could research it, but I can't really research. I got to get up and go to the library. I got to do certain shit. But that was here and there. And that shit had never happened again. A nigga just got to roll with the punches. Another thing too, chat. If you got kids, you got to really be on your kids, man, because they life start from when I look at it like this. This is the debate me and my man's had. I feel like a kid, as a father or as a parent, you supposed to be in your kid life, mud, until they like 18, 19, mud. All that, you adult at 18, you adult at 19. That shit don't make sense. Because to the simple fact, mud, if you think back at it, like, right? Think back. The mistakes you made as a teenager really shaped who you are as an adult. Like for a lot of people. You get what I'm trying to say? Even little shit, not like not finishing the school, or maybe even joining the gang, or maybe even getting locked up, because the mistakes you make at 16, 17, most of the times affect you in your 20s, and then affect you in your 30s, and it'll keep affecting you. You heard, bro? Nah, yeah, the library era was crazy. So I feel like y'all niggas need to be on top of y'all kids, no Diddy, until they like 19, 20, and they really at the age where they passed all the fuck shit, and they know at this big age, you make a mistake, it's quiet. When you young, you feel like I could make mistakes. I could get locked up with the grabber. I'm going to juvenile. That shit ain't about nothing, right? Then a nigga be like, oh, I'm young. I could do this. I could go steal a car and get caught, and that shit ain't about nothing. Or I could do this. Or I gotta, nah, mud. That shit really. I'm telling you, bro. You have to be in your kids' life, whatever they is, mud, till they 19, 20, so they really know and they understand life. You got Discord. Yeah, I got Discord. You got till they understand life, and they know at this age, if you make a mistake, it's quiet. Because let me tell you some shit, mud. Some pussy. I'm not even gonna say pussy. It's my man's too. But he's not really a street nigga, right? He just a good genuine nigga, but that just want to be down. You heard? That come for a good family, right? He older than me. So one day, I can talk about this shit like 15 years ago. We had stole a car one day, right? So we stole the car. We got the grabber in the car. No, I think we did. We stole the car, whatever. We driving, we in the style, we driving. And my man said something like, they older than me, they could go to Rikers Island. And niggas, I'm the youngest in the car. So they driving. My man's like, yo, Brown, you know, if anything, no, some shit happened and the police they brought the police up, like, yo, if the boys come. So I'm like, bro, don't worry about it. Like, they can't do nothing to me. So my son, like, gang, you only like, he said, bro, you can't go nowhere. You going to juvenile. And you going to juvenile with a bunch of young niggas that's your age, that's just like you. So it's like, that shit ain't about nothing. We going to Rikers Island. So in my mind, he already fucked my mind up mentally, like, nah, this nigga dead ass right. Like, I could fight, you heard? So I know juvenile niggas not getting cut and none of that in juvenile. So I'm not thinking that far. I'm just thinking like, all right, most if I get locked up, nigga, I'm gonna go in there and just beat niggas up or just be fighting. Like, I could lose a fight. It's a fight. So from that age on, at that age, I was just still living with that mentality. Like, oh, this shit ain't about nothing. This shit light. This shit light. I start going to Rikers Island. Oh, this shit light. This shit light. All my mans, and there's 43. I got 43 co-defendants on here. Or I got mad people out fucking on. So this shit light. This shit light. This shit light. This shit light. Then they put your ass on that slavery plant, and the slavery plant's up north. You start seeing shit like, oh, nah, this shit not light. This shit not light. You heard? This shit not light. This one, Rikers Island is cool. You can make it happen. You got the COs. You probably got bitches still come see you because it's right there, little bus ride. You up north now. Reality hits. Gangster. Reality hit now. Now you go to downstate or Ulster. Boom. You get this paper. This pink paper. I don't know if it's pink, white, no more. I don't know the color of it no more. You get this pink paper and it tells you surcharge $500. This, that, and the third. So now you can't do nothing else because you got to get a surcharge. Don't let a nigga that be riding on the island. Now you go to north, you got mad drama. So now you just popped it off. Now you ain't getting the package. The bitch done left. Your mom's getting tired of sending you bread. Your man's not sending you bread. They giving you the run around. Now you trying to get if you don't got your GED, you're gonna have to get a GED to get a job, huh? Huh? Then you got to get a job, right? If you don't got a GED, you have to go to school, right? Then you have to mandatory. If you don't go to school, it's like your CR, you can lose your CR and all that. If you have a CR, most people we have a CRs, conditional release date. That's like you got a max and a CR. So if you get locked up, God forbid, go up north, you're gonna have 2 dates. You're gonna have your early release date and you're gonna have your max date. Most niggas try to make their CR because who the fuck don't want to make leave, go home early? So now, GD, right? Now let me tell you how I be, right? For a young nigga coming up in the streets, right? That's why they resort to gangbanging now. I'm about to tell y'all. A lot of niggas turn gangbanging for protection on Rikers Island, for protection, right? Because it's not hard to survive on Rikers Island, right? Niggas go up north and turn gangs to survive, to eat, to get a pair of sneakers. Also protection, but most part to survive. You heard, bro? Because, what's good, bro? Because up north, it's easy to protect yourself than Rikers Island. I could go make a knife. I could go get a razor. I could go do that shit easy by myself. I don't need nobody. Rikers Island, you might need somebody that knows somebody that could go to, you feel me, get their hands on certain shit. You feel me trying to say? So it's like, niggas, I watched niggas turn blood, bro, just for a bowl of food, bro. I watched it with my eyes. I watched it. Niggas turning homie for bowls of food, man, just because they know. You know how that shit go. You homies, mandatory, you ape, you mac, whatever. The apes got to feed all the apes. The max got to feed the max. The Brooklyn boys feed the Brooklyn boys. You heard? That's how that shit go. So now, even and it happened to the best of niggas, bro. Y'all got to think about it, bro. You 16, 17 in the streets, running wild. Your name ringing bells. You getting busy. All niggas know you for getting busy. Niggas know you got your little bitch. She's 16, 17, right? Now, mind you, your bitch 16, 17. That means she's chasing you around, right? In the mix of you getting busy and getting a name in the streets, you ain't doing shit but shooting music videos. You're not traveling. You're not going, taking vacations. You're not doing shit. So that means you're not seeing the world and she's not seeing the world, right? So now, once you get locked up, God forbid, for some shit, you got to do 10, you 16, 17, you got to do 10 years. That shit light to you at first. I say, my man got life. I could do the 10, right? Now your bitch turned 18, 19. Now she becoming older now. Now that she becoming grown. Now that happened to everybody, right? Now she starts seeing other shit. Now she's seeing grown niggas on her that's not in jail, that got their shit going together. You heard that saying, yo, we gonna fly you out. She never been on a plane before. All she did was been on drills and stolies and shit with you. But you so mad in love. You in jail, calling her phone down. She's sending you bread with the best way she could. Now she grown. She done found a new lane of life, and you're done. Maybe when you come home, you probably could get whatever it go. But like for the most part, you're done. I had to learn that. You heard, bro? When I was young, I got locked up. I'm thinking like, yeah. Then I had to realize, like, dang, Brown, you ain't see life, gang. Like, you ain't do shit, bro. Like, you really ain't, you thought you was doing so much, and you ain't do shit. So you think this little bitch is gonna sit here, that's still in high school, gonna sit here and wait for you for 6, 7 years? Are you nuts? Like, are you crazy? That's what's gonna happen to y'all niggas, mud. Gangster. That's all. Or your bitch gonna go fuck one of your mans. You heard? It's the written. Hell yeah, nigga, are you crazy? Hell yeah, what? This is the lighter too, so this is a lighter. I could pull this off, or I broke it because I don't want niggas try to swap me, whatever. This is a lighter. So right, so boom. Hell yeah, mud. Every bitch gonna leave a nigga on the bed, mud. It's the cycle of life. Don't think no bitch is staying with a nigga on the bed. She's fucking. Hands down. Probably not the first month, 60 days. She's fucking, bro. Are you stupid? Bitches is so easy peer pressured by their friends and life decisions. They fucking, bro. That shit is like, that's nothing even. I ain't gonna lie. If message to anybody who get locked up, just leave your bitch, bro. Break up with your bitch. I'm telling you, your bed be so easy. I promise you. If y'all think I'm bugging, ask any older nigga or anybody that did a bid. Break up with your bitch, bro. You can't have that dwelling on your mind all day. You in survival mode, bro. You in a jungle. How the fuck you in a jungle with hippopotamus and lions and can a hippo be in the jungle? I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Alligators and all this shit going on. And you think about Mary Jane. You heard? You just sitting there just like this, just space. Oh, what's this bitch doing? Oh, nah, I'm about to go pick up on the phone. Now you got to run on the phone. Now the whole yard is about to be a fucking stabbing in the yard. You not even on 50 because you arguing on the phone. Asking Mary Jane, where's she at? What's she doing? And this, that, and the third because you hear some funny shit in the background. Now you turn around, nigga, don't poke you. You ain't even know they was putting a whip together for you because you so stuck. I see it, man. I done seen it to the best of them. I was that nigga too before. I know. I see it, man. Nigga screaming, nigga bugging. Now he mad at this bitch. He done got off the phone and shot something. Now he caught a new charge. Now she definitely doing what she doing. You heard, Mud? This how this shit go, bro. This how it go. Y'all young niggas think that I don't know. These young niggas think that they got like a cheat code to this shit. Like they don't gotta go through it. You see K Flock, right? I seen the picture. Let me see something. Hold on. Hold on. The date. Imagine how that little nigga K Flock feel. Imagine though, on some real shit though. Imagine how that little nigga feel, mud. That nigga K Flock had the streets, mud. He had the streets. I'm trying to find a picture of the nigga right quick. Hold on. Instagram. Hold on, chat. Son in the feds. He in prison. He not even in the state. That's serious shit, nigga. That's serious work. You think niggas holding him down? You think his man's making sure he's sturdy? And his man's making sure you think so? Nah. All right, boom, here you go. There you go. Check phone him out. I feel bad for this nigga, bro. Check phone him out. Check phone him out. Check phone him out. You heard? That nigga was that nigga. K Flock would have been the next. He was that nigga, bro. First of all, he had my son King Von down pat. You heard, bro? He had the image. He had the streets. The young niggas loved him. He had it. Look at that nigga. Niggas on the handball wall now. Taking pictures with old heads. You heard? You don't think he be tight when he get his phone? You know niggas be having phones allegedly. Nigga probably scrolling and seeing the M.59s, the pop creeps, the fucking all these other shits and other people he's seeing, and it's just like, damn, son, that nigga ain't even get to like enjoy himself, mud. He didn't even get to buy a real chain himself. Like he didn't get to go to the jeweler and say, yo, I want this piece made like this, say K-Flock DOA, and then it got this on it. And he was going there. He didn't even get no real major features. He got a heard feature, but that I don't really consider as a major feature. You could argue it, but nigga, he didn't get to do nothing. He just opened the door for a bunch of little niggas to take his style and sound and run and get lit. It's not even about he big. It's not even about he baited, bloody. It's just the way life goes. Nobody was in his corner to sit him down and say, yo, Mud, you're the ticket, Mud. You the win out. All right, yeah, you get busy, but TP, this is what we gotta do. The job is to make it what we trying to make it and still pull a smirk. Niggas can say smirk, stupid, dumb. Smirk did it. He did it, bro. I ain't gonna front. That's a street nigga dream he did. But jail and death always gonna come with the street nigga package. So however it go with, that nigga came out the trenches. He made millions of dollars. He changed a lot of niggas' lives. He slid for all his mans. You heard, bro? It shows proven facts. He got niggas dealt with for that did shit to his family and his mans and them. And he just in the feds and he still got bread to fight it. Nigga, what else can you ask for? K-Flock ain't got none of that shit. I think Scrap wasn't when he dropped that song or his hit songs he was signed to 1090 Music Group. So I think Scrapping them niggas is getting money off this nigga. He don't got his K-Flock don't own his royalties, I don't think. You heard? I don't even think K-Flock own his masters. We could look it up right here. Hold on. Let's check it, dude. I wouldn't say Jeezy Moolah. I wouldn't say Casanova. You can't say Jeezy Moolah Casanova. You gotta say K-Flock. K-Flock is the perfect example. Perfect example. First and foremost, Casanova is a grown ass man, right? Cool. Jeezy Moolah is a grown ass man too. So a young niggas won't really listen to their story or even pay attention to them unless you're an older nigga and you paying attention to certain shit and it's like, all right, whatever. K-Flock was a young nigga that every young nigga wanted to be, bro. Niggas start getting hand tattoos. Niggas start getting dreads again. Everybody wanted to be this nigga, mud. He had the full fuck. They was about to put so much money in this nigga. If he would have just like that one day, I'm not even getting into that. I just saying, like, look at this shit, mud. I don't feel like he baited though. Honestly. I feel like it's his team, bro. It'd be your team, bro. You have to have a strong team behind you. Because now, for one, if I was with K-Flock and them in the crib and we chilling, we smoking, for one, we're going to always have 2-3 little niggas around us. Mandatory. The little crazy niggas that you see, the little niggas that be in the hood be crazy. They around us all day. They smoking, they eating, they good. They Gucci. I'm not saying me. This is how he should have been moving, right? They around me all day. They good. I'm K-Flock. They around me. They do whatever. Nigga, they got the little bros. I got them lit. You heard? They chilling. We go to the store or whatever we be spending going to the store, however they said they was going to do to get whatever they was going to get. Yo, here. Yo, here. Yo, here. All right, come on. We out. That's it. You don't. K-Flock wasn't supposed to even have Grabber on him. He's the rapper. You know how the young people say, oh, we got to protect the rapper. He's the rapper. You got a big-ass glizzy on you. That's what little bro for. Yo, here, maybe you got to see an op. You might got to grab it from him and get busy. All right, that's understandable. But other than that, I'm not leaving out this crib and I got little mans with me and with y'all around. Like, what the fuck? But Moolah and Cash should never been involved in federal damage based on it. I feel like Casanova fucked up with that stamp, with that weed shit. I was reading on his shit, and they kept complaining about the weed shit. That stamp with the weed. So that's why I feel like. But other than that, nigga, Other than that, nigga, K Flock should have did, because you got niggas that's not signed, that's not in the streets. You got niggas that's not signed. You got niggas in the streets that move like that. You heard? So it's like, all right, cool. And little do niggas know K Flock is a follower. You heard? He's not a leader. Not to say that. This is my own point of this. He's not a leader. He's a follower. And I would say he's a lieutenant. He's a general. He'll be a great general. So certain niggas gotta know when to play their position. Certain niggas, you have to be born a leader. You have to be born a soldier. You have to be born. So niggas will be like, yes, you could go from being a soldier to a leader, right? But you got niggas that's natural born leaders. You ever met somebody and be like, nah, son, like he got potential to really be a leader. Like I could listen to this nigga talk. Not saying, see, y'all get shit confused. Like, oh, he's a leader. So he tell me what to do. No. It's someone that could think, that know how to move. You heard that? So now look, he's a general, meaning like, if this was the army, he'd be the person that enforce rules. The big homie is sending the rules. Yo, Flock, go tell her, and he go enforce them, right? I want to say he a pawn. Yeah. Fucking some niggas, yeah, he was a leader by default. Some niggas is born leaders, bro. Some niggas is born followers. That's where you get the pop off dummies. That's where you get the what niggas be calling the send-offs. That's where you get shit like that. You heard, bro? That's where all that shit come from, right? Bro, he was going harder. All right, good. You could say a pawn, but now a pawn wouldn't have a pawn not gonna have a rook following him. A pawn, you can't call him a pawn because he moved the crowd around him. He just didn't know, because when you allow a pawn, like for instance, you may cross the chessboard and you could be like, yo, I want a rook, I want a queen, I want my queen back, I want this back, right? He made it across the board as a pawn, right? And he traded that piece in, right? And didn't know how to move it. He traded for a rook or a queen or whatever you want to call it, and didn't know how to move the chess piece on the board, because that's not who he is. You heard, bro? Now, let's say, give me a perfect example. Or I could say, like, this is a person that, you feel me? Like, all right, boom. Because all these little niggas is stupid, man. Gangster. I can't even, like, I'm trying to think. Hold on. I'm trying to think. So your shit just ain't vibrate. I'm trying to think. Like a drill rapper, I could say he was. Hello? Hold on, chat.
What do you say you gonna call me back for?
Shit start glitching. But yeah, like I was saying, son is a pawn. You know who a leader? Chief Keef. Chief Keef. Chief Keef. That's the perfect one. I was thinking about Chief Keef. 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 You're gonna say it a million times. Chief Keef. Chief Keef. This is why Chief Keef. You heard? Yeah, he got his little shit. He got locked up before, but look how he moved. That nigga moved like a shark, man. You heard? You said, look at this situation, boy. His boy got popped and he went to retaliation for him, and the son told on him. That's what come with the streets, man. That's what come with the streets. Nigga Flock is bugged out. He baited. He baited, man. This a game? Nah, that's fire. Nah, that's fire. What's this, Dre? This is fire. That's fire what you just sent me. Nah, I just checked that shit. Gangster. My son Sosa the best I ever did it. Hands down. Hands down. I just checked it. Yeah, I'm with this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to send it to the chat so the chat can see it. You want me to show the chat, or you want me to just wait till we get it like up and running or some shit? Nah, gangster mud. These niggas be bugging, bro. Is there a gang war? Oh yeah, let's watch this, bro. Let's watch this. Let's watch this, chat. Cause these niggas be wilding out, mud. They think cause they work out is gonna work out. Hold on, chat. Chat, what y'all think about? Cause first before I get to this, I didn't jack this. Niggas broke my son Calisthenic Prince jaw, bro. I don't know if y'all into the workout shit. Niggas broke my man's jaw, man. That's foul, bro. That's foul. I ain't gonna front. Y'all niggas know who my son Calisthenic Prince is? I ain't gonna front. I'm not squabbling one of them niggas. They too strong. I'm not gonna lie. It's straight grabber with them niggas. I'm not gonna lie. Marcus is activated. I'm not even playing with them niggas. But look, is it a gang war in the calisthenics world, basically? Let's see.
Somebody just said, Calisthenic Prince broke his jaw exercising. The man got his jaw broke by a fellow calisthenic practitioner. And that's the bottom line.
From my understanding, this shit happened because of fitness, man. This shit happened with an
Know what it is? Talking about some pills, I'm a mood.
A calisthenic influencer gets his jaw broken.
This my man's. I don't like this nigga right here with the I don't like extra money. He's pussy. Extra money, word of my mother, you pussy. If you did that to my man's, you pussy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care about that Mac shit. I don't care about that ski mask shit. I don't care about that brawling shit. Niggas the word. You think you work out, it's gonna work out. I'll pull up and make niggas dead. Literally. This was going on. Now, you sitting here, you trying to use your size and your gang ties to be on some. I've been watching. That's why I stopped watching him. Nigga, y'all niggas, first and foremost, y'all dick sucking my son Choppy. Choppy started this. He started this. You just came with a ski mask on to your accessory. You just added a new accessory to your game. I don't jack that, mud. That's foul, bro. Cause son, I don't see you showing nobody love, gang, unless it's on your business. That nigga show love. That nigga see me in 42nd Street with the bros and stop me a minute. Hey, yo, bro, I be watching shit on P Films. Yo, I'm about to follow you. Take a picture with me. Son ain't had to do that. Son a good nigga, mud. You mad you can't get money with him. That brawling shit don't mean nothing, bro. A 4/5 would turn you 60 pounds. You heard my son started the Webber, the Choppy. He started that. Choppy was doing, it's just like me and ST and G and the niggas show niggas waves and lanes, and niggas try to take it and add their little spice to it and run off. How the fuck is it any time of drama in the workout calisthenic world if y'all all just doing push-ups and pull-ups and all in civilians? Shit is crazy.
Alliances are collapsing. Former friends are becoming enemies. And what started as a movement built around discipline, fitness, and self-improvement now looks eerily similar to a gang war. To understand how we got here, we have to go back to the beginning. Long before social media, before YouTube, and long before anyone knew what calisthenics would become. To understand why certain crews move the way they do today, why loyalty matters so much, and why disagreements can sometimes spiral into real-life violence.
All right, so chat. That nigga extra money, mad brolic. So me popping shit, I might gotta really I gotta hit him with the scap or something if you try to front me. But that's a big boy, you heard, bro? For him to sideline allegedly, calisthenic Prince, break his jaw, and now just say if calisthenic had a little YN with him that's just holding him down, and he would have jumped out and banged extra money down. Bang, 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 bang. First of all, that's a weapon, Mo. These niggas punching niggas is weapons. These is weapons, bro. Them niggas hit hard. Them niggas core work is immaculate. So them niggas is hitting niggas with fire. Or we could do this, chat. Fuck it. Fuck it, court nigga. Let's start a boxing fucking match. All the calisthenic niggas just throw the gloves on and get it on.
You have to understand the environment that helped shape generations of young men in New York City. Because long before there were fitness influencers, long before there were viral pull-up videos, and long before anyone had ever heard the phrase calisthenics community, New York was fighting a very different war. In the years following World War II, New York City experienced a massive demographic shift. Hundreds of thousands of African American and Puerto Rican families moved into neighborhoods throughout Upper Manhattan and Brooklyn, searching for opportunity and a better life. Instead, many found themselves facing hostility. Existing neighborhood groups often viewed the newcomers as outsiders, creating tension that sometimes erupted into violence. In response, young people began organizing, not to build criminal enterprises, not to become
this where I go, what I said earlier, like I hate people that want to be looked at as gangsters, bro, or like better than other people. If you good at what you is, and you that good, and you that, bro, the people it's gonna genuinely be known. You sideline my mans because you want calisthenic Prince got sidelined by extra money allegedly, but they be wanting niggas to. You want niggas to respect you as a gangster and a civilian that's trying to help niggas better themselves and eat healthy. Mud, you eat healthy. You eat turkey burgers and shit like that, bro. You a good kid, Mud. You a civilian. And you look like a Vader Zim under the mask, too. I seen the picture of you, multiple pictures of you without your mask. Nigga look crazy. Nigga got a funny face. He got a strong face. It's like he be working out on his jawbone. He got a strong face. Gangster, you a bully, Mud. We don't jack bullies over here on this channel. We don't jack bullies. You ain't punched the other nigga in his face from Slaughtery, the nigga with the braids, with the dreads you was going back and forth with. You ain't punched nobody. You know what it is? He know my son calisthenic Prince not a gangbanger. He by himself, Mud. He don't have you be trying to use that gang shit to your advantage, your butt. That's it. I be at home. I be in the Bronx. Show love time. You show love. Word. Turn that workout shit. Yeah, we don't jack bullies, bro. Over here, I don't give a fuck who you is. We not jacking no bullies, Mud. That's some bully shit. Gangster. They call me for the bullies. I come and holler at the bullies.
Gangsters, but to protect the people around them. Across communities, small neighborhood crews started appearing. In East Harlem, also known as El Barrio, organizations such as the Dragons and the Viceroys emerged. Their purpose was simple: protect the block, protect the neighborhood. Dragons and the Viceroys emerged. Their purpose was simple: protect the block, protect the neighborhood, and protect.
All right, now look, chat. Quick question. You see how these gangs they just named? You see how these gangs is never like it's over for you. Don't even hear about these niggas. These niggas probably all got life in jail, God forbid, died, and went to war and put on for this shit, right? That's how the Cho and Wu and DOA and RPT and all that shit gonna be in a few more years. Look at these niggas. They was out here pointing on for this shit.
Protect the people. At the time, loyalty wasn't measured by internet followers. It was measured by who stood beside you when trouble showed up. And that mindset would leave a permanent mark on New York culture. One thing many people misunderstand about this era is that New York wasn't controlled by massive national gangs. Quite the opposite. Every neighborhood had its own identity, its own rules, its own people, its own pride. Groups formed independently, often with little connection to organizations outside their immediate area. Even early groups carrying names that would later become nationally recognized existed as entirely.
All right, they was revolutionaries. I'm a revolutionary too. A lot of people I be around consider themselves revolutionaries. So I get what you're saying.
Separate local organizations. New York wasn't united. It was fragmented, a collection of small kingdoms all competing for respect and survival. And as the city entered the
I say that to say this though, right? I look at life so crazy, like it don't matter, bro. It probably was revolutionaries in that era in Harlem when them the Crown Royal, whatever they call themselves, out here blood, sweat, and tears for this shit. Now, all these years later, shit don't mean nothing. Word. Nigga don't mean nothing. Nigga don't give a fuck. It mean nothing. It's like you just gotta live your life and enjoy your life and be happy while you're here. And this how I know it's more to life. Because first of all, bro, we didn't ask to be here. We didn't tell our parents to bring us here. They brung us in here unwillingly, man. Them niggas pulled us. That doctor pulled us out from our moms. First of all, we came from our pops, right? Into our moms. They dragged us out, put us in his word, and told us we gotta just follow the rules and do. Nigga, I didn't ask to be here. Real shit though. Niggas ain't asked to be here, man. So that's why when you here, you gotta just enjoy it. And wherever you going back to, I feel like that's where it really matters at, man. Because this is all man-made, man. We in a man-made simulation, the Truman Show, man. Y'all niggas gotta go watch the Truman Show. I had to stop watching that movie. I was fake going crazy after watching that shit, bro. Word to mommy, man. This shit is all scripted, man. Nothing matters, man. Even let's say about you could be impactful. But it's like even Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and all these niggas, bro, that shit don't matter. These kids, that don't matter to nobody. Nothing they did and all the marches and all the shit. Good morning, bro. All that shit, bro. Hey, that shit don't matter, man. You think in 30 years King Von or Bloodhound Lil Jeff gonna matter? Or niggas don't even know who the fuck they is? All the murders they done caught and all the crazy kids they done fucking brainwashed. You think they gonna matter in 20 years from now? You don't even hear King Von name. Niggas don't even talk about King Von. Niggas wasn't talking about Pooh Shiesty till he came home and did some stupid shit. Now everybody talking to Pooh Shiesty. Niggas, his album was trash. I ain't gonna lie, Pooh Shiesty album was dirt. So it's like
1960s, those divisions would become even more pronounced. Because one borough was about to descend into chaos, the Bronx. By the late 1960s, large sections of the South Bronx looked like a war zone. Urban renewal projects displaced communities. Buildings were abandoned. Landlords burned properties.
All he was doing trying to make niggas seem like Pooh Shiesty. All he was doing, I would try to niggas to know like I'm still a gangster. Like this was going, nobody care. You name it, nigga, you shot, all type of shit. I'm like, yeah, he losing me.
There's money. Entire blocks were reduced to rubble. Families who had nowhere else to go found themselves trapped inside neighborhoods abandoned by the very institutions meant to support them.
Do this, Ray.
And when communities lose structure, people create their own. Out of that destruction emerged some of the largest street organizations New York had ever seen. Not just gangs, entire social systems.
You see what fit is this?
These groups became family, security.
They saying it's a gang war going inside the calisthenic group. I'm about to fast forward. Fast forward. All right, boom. We're gonna go to like right here.
Many of the parks, neighborhoods, crews, and social dynamics that would eventually give birth to New York's calisthenics culture were developing inside the very same communities we're talking about right now. The story of modern calisthenics didn't begin with fitness. It began with identity, with respect, with territory, with brotherhood, and sometimes with conflict. Trust me, we're not taking a detour here. We're laying the foundation for everything that's about to happen. Because once social media enters the picture, and once these old neighborhood dynamics collide with money, influence, and internet fame, the calisthenics community will find itself facing many of the same problems that have divided groups for generations. By the early 1990s, New York's gang landscape had changed dramatically. Organizations born in prisons were spreading throughout the city. Colors mattered, reputation mattered, respect mattered. And for many young men growing up in the housing projects of Harlem, Brooklyn, the Bronx, and Upper Manhattan, the pressure to choose a path was constant. But something else was beginning to grow, something that looked completely different on the surface, yet underneath shared many of the exact same roots. To outsiders, gang culture and calisthenics culture appear to be complete opposites. One revolves around violence, the other revolves around fitness. One destroys lives, the other transforms them. But the reality is far more complicated because both movements were born from the exact same environment, the same housing projects, the same abandoned neighborhoods, the same public parks, the same young men trying to survive. Many of these communities lacked access to expensive fitness centers. There were no luxury gyms, no sponsorships, no fitness influencers, and no social media. All they had was concrete, a pull-up bar, and each other. Just as earlier generations claimed blocks and street corners, a new generation began claiming something else, the bars. Across New York City, parks became gathering places. What once served as neighborhood hangouts slowly transformed into outdoor training grounds. Pull-up bars became meeting points. Benches became workout stations. And the park became a safe haven, a place where young men could compete, earn respect, and build identities without ending up trapped in the same cycles that had consumed so many before them. But perhaps nobody embodied that mission more than Giant.
Now, you see what I got the young brothers doing? He could be gang banging, robbing people, busting your mother upside her head. In here drinking at the bars, the fountain of youth. Mine up.
Where earlier community leaders fought to keep young men away from drugs and violence, Giant sought to fight a different battle. Through bartenders, he created more than a workout team. He built an intervention, a recruiting system aimed directly at young people vulnerable to gang recruitment, street life, and incarceration. His message was simple and powerful. Make sure you surround yourself with the right bars so you don't end up behind the wrong bars. It wasn't just a slogan, it became one of the defining philosophies of New York street workout culture. The iron bars in the park represented freedom. The bars in a prison cell represented failure. Every rep became a choice, and thousands of men understood exactly what that meant. Much like Yellow Benji Melendez decades earlier, Giant wasn't simply building an organization, he was building a community. But communities need structure, and that's where things started getting interesting, Jake's life experiences. And we've seen how pioneers like Giant and others help redirect that energy away from violence and toward fitness. For many people, calisthenics wasn't just exercise, it was rehabilitation, it was therapy, it was purpose. For some, it genuinely changed their lives. But there's one uncomfortable truth that also has to be acknowledged. Many people within the calisthenics community come from the streets.
I used to work out with this nigga right here.
Prison. They
My
come
son
from
Moose.
difficult environments where reputation,
Gangster.
respect,
I used to
and
get
loyalty
money with my
carry
son
enormous
Moose.
weight. And while there's nothing wrong with that, it creates a very thin line between street culture and fitness culture. In many ways, calisthenics is the streets of the fitness industry. It's the lowest barrier to entry. No gym membership, no expensive equipment, no fancy facility, just a park and a bar. The problem starts when fitness platforms stop being used to promote fitness and start being used to promote street politics. Because once that line gets crossed, people stop seeing athletes. They start seeing something else. And that's where much of today's drama begins. One of the biggest ongoing conflicts in the community involves extra money and calisthenic prints. At one point, the two appeared to be cool, but over time, disagreements, ego clashes, and leadership disputes created a divide. What started as tension eventually turned into public internet beef, posts, videos, subliminal shots, and arguments, the type of online back and forth that's become common in modern fitness culture. Eventually, the tension led to what many people view as the ultimate solution, a battle, a highly anticipated calisthenics showdown. The problem wasn't the competition itself. The problem was the atmosphere surrounding it. According to many people watching, emotions were already running high before the event even started. Instead of a competitive fitness environment, things felt increasingly personal. People were arguing. People were pushing boundaries. The hostility inside the room was difficult to ignore. At one point, spectators and supporters became almost as much of a story as the competitors themselves. When the battle was over, Extra Money emerged victorious. But the rivalry didn't end there. If anything, it intensified.
It's about to get ugly. I'm talking motivated ugly.
After the battle, the trolling continued. The online shots continued. The hostility continued. Then the situation took a serious turn. A member of Extra Money's Sharks and Orcas team, known as Rose, allegedly became involved in a physical altercation that resulted in Calisthenic Prince suffering a broken jaw.
I think it said I felt his hits, and I grabbed him. What hits? You had like 4 rings on, my nigga. Where? Where? A little scratch. What's that? Where? Smoking on you, nigga.
Photos later surfaced showing
Yo,
Prince recovering
niggas
from
say
surgery.
he's smoking on them. Nah, they gotta chill.
The conflict immediately exploded across social media. Instead of moving away from the situation, various people began discussing it publicly. Some mocked it, some defended it, others began talking about retaliation. Now the conversation was no longer about pull-ups. It wasn't about training. It wasn't about competitions. It was about violence. And that's exactly the problem. Because when thousands of young people are watching, everything becomes bigger than the individuals involved. The issue isn't that people have principles. Everybody has principles. The issue isn't that people come from difficult backgrounds. Many respected athletes come from difficult backgrounds. The issue is what happens when street politics become content. When accusations become content, when criminal accusations become content, when retaliation becomes content, and when violence becomes entertainment. For example, figures from within the community have publicly accused others of being informants and repeatedly challenged people to physical confrontations through social media. Whether people agree or disagree with the accusations is almost irrelevant to the bigger point. What does any of that have to do with calisthenics? What does it do for the next generation? What does it do for the culture? The answer is simple: nothing. If anything, it damages the very thing these pioneers spent decades trying to build.
Energy, man. Shut your soft ass up, man. You out this show trying to protect that hot Bama. If he telling, he telling. We ain't protecting none of them Bamas. You supposed to be right here with us. Healthy. Now look at you, man. We was on Rolling Stone magazine. We was looking for you, but you done switched up with over there with them hot Bamas because they telling. We ain't supporting none of that, man.
Some rat allegations came up but one of the people in my city. I said some rat allegations came out, but one of the people in my community. And the page that threw it up, they tagged my name in there and they asked me what I think about it, instigated. You want to know what I think about it? I think the page that tagged me, I think the people tied in with that page ain't gonna do nothing about it. You heard? You want to know what else I think about it? I think that shit ain't got shit to do with me. You heard? That shit ain't got shit to do with me. I'm on community time. I'm chilling. I'm on.
All right. I like this nigga right here. No Diddy. See? This is how he should be the face of the workout world shit. He handled that like a grown man just now. I'm not gonna front, bro. Gangster, he handled that like a grown man just now. I thought he was gonna throw the wee-wee. I ain't gonna lie. He from New York. Niggas throw the Frank instantly. I thought he was gonna throw the Frank. He ain't even throw the Frank. Gangster.
Family time. I'm trying to make the world a better place. I mean, that shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You hear me? It was a page that's based on working out. They talk about a brother who's doing something good for the community, keeping people safe in the community, creating a safe space in the community. I think that shit ain't got shit to do with nothing. You hear me? I think if it was really that serious, niggas would have handled that already. You understand? Everybody's outside, but it's 2 spots you can play. You can play the streets or you can play the sidewalk. You want to be in the street? Get street with it. You heard? There's niggas out here for that. I bet you niggas is not gonna do nothing. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think niggas is hating. Hold on. I think niggas been knew that information. They ain't do nothing about it and not gonna do nothing about it. That's what I think. You hear me? But we ain't here to point fingers or say names and none of that. They know who they are. Niggas is not gonna do nothing about it. Why you talking about shit? You're not gonna do nothing about it. You hear me?
This has led to a growing debate within the community. Some people argue that certain crews and personalities have brought too much street energy into the fitness world. Others argue they're simply exposing realities that already exist. One of the loudest debates revolves around the phrase gang aesthetics. Critics of the culture often use the term to describe the way some fitness crews mirror gang-like behavior through internet beef, public
That's
threats,
extra money. That's extra money.
reputation, politics, and alliance building. Supporters reject the label entirely. But regardless of where someone stands, the conversation itself raises an important question. If the movement was originally created to help people escape destructive cycles, why are so many conversations centered around the exact things people were supposed to be leaving behind?
I am so happy that I got out of New York City. You know why? Because I was escaping the gang life. I was in the gang. I was shooting. I was robbing, home invasion, stabbing, did over 10 years in prison. But guess what? I got into calisthenics hoping that I can get away from that. And then I found out New York is gang aesthetics. They breaking dudes' jaws over pull-up, push-ups, dips, and squats. What are we doing here? So I came to realize if you want to be in a gang, and if you want to work out, and if you want a bigger chest, and if you want to eventually end up with a federal indictment, because that's what's going to eventually happen.
And that brings us to one final story. Because while the internet is focused on drama, there are still people quietly proving what calisthenics was meant to be. During our research for this video, we spoke with a man named Moose.
That's my
Moose
man.
grew up in Harlem.
This is a good nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, I got text messages. He want me to pull up and do content and work out with them niggas. This is my son. I've been working out with him. I was on my bed. This my man's gangster. And my son was from frail nigga. He was frail.
Eventually, he found himself caught up in a lifestyle that ultimately led to a 10-year prison sentence. When asked what helped him survive mentally during incarceration, his answer wasn't complicated. Fitness. Working out became therapy. It gave him discipline. It gave him structure. It gave him a productive place to put his energy. After returning home in 2021, he immersed himself in the calisthenics community, not to continue old conflicts, not to relive street politics, to build. Today, he's focused on events, community, business, and helping other people discover the same outlet that helped him. And his message was simple. Learn yourself, stay focused, surround yourself with people who make you better, experience life, build something, create something, move forward. When we asked whether calisthenics saved his life, his answer was interesting. He said it didn't save his life, it changed his life. And maybe that's the better way to look at it. Before moving forward, it's important to remember that real people are involved in all of this. And while controversy often gets the most attention, that's rarely the full story. Extra money. When it comes to extra money, there's no denying his influence. He's one of the biggest personalities in modern calisthenics and one of the few people capable of pulling significant attention toward the scene whenever he decides to make noise. Whether people love him or criticize him, his impact is undeniable. Now, despite what some people on the internet may claim, Extra Money is not a gang leader. What he does have is loyalty. He has a team. He has support.
Bro, how you trying to go here to there to there? You just said the niggas was gangbanging. Now you trying to say the nigga not gangbanging. I don't think he gangbanging. Man, y'all niggas is wildin'. Y'all niggas is a gang. Them niggas trying to say them niggas is gang aesthetics or gangstadelics, whatever them niggas is. They wildin'.
See the shit I gotta yell at. Hell you looking at to kill you. See the shit I gotta yell at crazy people. Don't click that either. You gotta tell these next people sometimes.
Hey, you ain't crazy, I'll kill you out here. Round up to the heart, to the core, to the bone marrow. Never ran, never will, keep it real, always go to jail. You're not playing with us.
Be cruel out here, but
I guarantee you come out of here tougher than you started.
this Cephalo project, we a Cephalo house. Us alone, they're already this Brownsville. So we come down to Brooklyn and Brownsville, they look at us, we the prettiest, that's the sturdiest, Yeah, that's how they look at Brown. Gangsters outside, put this shit in, just put This is all calisthenic work. Don't go to somebody's hood and get snuffed. Never see that. You might see me slap the shit out of somebody right now.
You don't live here, be careful. Red light. We don't make the rules, we only enforce it.
Everybody, everything is a hustle. There's money out here. There's a million ways to get money. Yo, Ish, that. Give me 10 push-ups right now. Stop playing with me. Let me get them with you, son. Come on. Yo, fuck. Come on. I think you're going to be just smoking. My man, get money. That's the fuck I'm talking about. I got you with some fish later, all right? Oh my God. Solar door. Another hood vlog, son. Brownsville, Brooklyn, never win, never will.
Valley Club.
Huh?
Big Cactus of Valley Club, reporting for duty. As y'all can see, I am pulling into the Brooklyn corridor of New York. And so far as my first impression.
The video glitching? Hold on. Is glitching, chat? Or that's just his shit? Is Gucci?
Impressions go. Brooklyn is buzzing with life, okay? Hella energy, hella people outside, moving and grooving, making shake. Got places to be, people to see and whatnot. Okay, the energy is crazy. Architecture seems to be a little bit older, a little bit more historic. You can definitely tell these buildings have seen some shit, which makes sense. According to Wikipedia, Brooklyn has been a thing since the 1600s when the Dutch people started migrating over here, which is crazy, all right? Like roughly a whole 100 years before the U.S. even became the U.S., all right? Motherfuckers were populous, or is the alleged most populous borough in all of NYC. But we're about to link up with the homie Mike Mills, aka Millie Blanco, a real fitness enthusiast, a real fitness guru / recording artist from the legendary Brownsville neighborhood, which I don't got to do too much explaining. If y'all are hood enthusiasts, then you already know about Brownsville.
A double shooting struck by a bullet in Brownsville.
Deadly shooting in Brownsville, Brooklyn. Jim Smith is live over the scene.
According to Google, Brownsville is the most dangerous area in the entire city. And with that, we definitely got to move quick today. We've definitely got to stick and move, because according to the homie Mike, the hood is currently in the midst of a serious battle, or a real hood war, if you will.
You in the middle of you came out here in the middle of the shit. You could be walking into it. You in it. So like that's why I'm moving. I know how we on the time limit.
I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the long-standing Woos versus Chews beef.
36 alleged gang members today accused of terrorizing Brownsville.
36 alleged gang members from rival Woo and Cho gangs indicted, variously charged with conspiracy to commit murder.
And that proximity to each other and this long-standing feud has fueled so much of the violence in Brownsville for generations.
Yeah, it's the Chews. It's the Chews.
It's
the Chews. It's the Chews, like they said. That's what's going on. It's the Chews. It's the Chews.
Caught in the crossfire.
Woo and Cho. Or if it's some internal conflict going on, I'm not really sure. Didn't ask too many questions. I just know what we got to do, aka we got to stick and move, aka be on our P's and Q's, all right? So with that being said, let go.
Come on, Brent, you know where you at. Like, you really know where you at, right? This is not your first time here, right?
This is my first time here.
You were here. This is Brownsville. This is the borderline of East New York is right there. Yes, sir. Yeah, we here. I'm here with my boy Capital. We here. Core Capital, we here. The DOD, we here. He touched down to Brownsville, and I appreciate that because a lot of people don't come here. That's definitely tough when you're in and you good. You know, it could be going on, but you good. Yeah, you here. This Brownsville, Brooklyn, bro. If you've never been here, a lot of people say they want to come here and come see exactly what's going on, but you got to literally come see for yourself. This is my building right here. This is Cephalo Project. We in Cephalo houses right here. It's Cephalo Projects. This is where I was born and raised. I'm the youngest of 6 siblings. And I was the only one born and raised here. But all my siblings are from here. But I was born and raised here. Kings County Hospital. You got Cephalo, Langston Hughes, Wilmore Projects right here. Everything right here. See that building over there? That's a whole nother project. When you look down there, those buildings, when you look straight ahead, you can't really see. When you look straight ahead, you see Brown Wall. Oh, that's Van Dyke Project. All the buildings is right. So once you come out the building, everything is across the street. Then you down to enemy territory. Everything is across the street. All the projects is right across the street from each other. So it's like those we gonna say those the countries. For real, think about it. This is a project. Once we cross the street, we gonna move through more. We can move around, but yeah, this is my building. This building is legendary. This is where Duck Down, Sean Price. Rest up, Sean Price.
Slapbox niggas, free can of soda with the snack box nigga.
Duck Down, Boot Camp Click. You know, Roxas Monson, he's from here. It's my big brother. Shout out to the whole Duck Down and all that. You know, MOP.
peace. Hit love all through Brownsville, all through Brooklyn, period. Fame can stand on any corner and ain't got to worry about a bunch of people to protect them and all that.
A bunch of people from here. Dig the history from here, from Brownsville, you should know. It's a bunch of people that came out of here, man. A bunch of people. Me, Max Really Real, the DOD, the Bleezies, the Kuda Bees, and Bink Bro Booners, the K Goddesses, Dimes. It's a bunch of artists that, came up that's from out here, that's from Brownsville. But they, everybody get the lead. Cephalo, right? This is where I was born and raised. This Cephalo Projects. People don't get to walk through this. It's still beautiful, don't they? Look at the grass. The grass is green on the other side. You got Coney Island, you got Bedford-Stuyvesant, you got East New York, it's big, Flatbush, you got Canarsie. It's different sections, and don't get me the line. I can't tell you exactly which section is the biggest, but Brownsville is big. Because we stretch from here to Strauss to Sutton and 90s, and we stretch, and it's a lot of projects. Well, and my buildings, my hood, it only consists of 4 buildings. Yo, what's up, beloved? Let them know how you feel about Brownsville. You see it, right? You walk right into it.
Everybody knows Els. You already see represent. Brownsville to the heart, to the core, to the bone marrow. Real recognized real. We take pride in where we from. This Brownsville, Brooklyn's only one of us.
Watch me grow up, too.
That's it.
What's up, man?
Say more shit. Go another Brownsville right here.
Another one. My uncle right here. Let them know. Just a brief couple seconds about Brownsville.
Oh, my. Never man, never will. Keep it real. Always know the deal. Stop playing with us. We out of here.
Real, I love you, Respectfully. Yes. This right here, this is 180 Power.
It's the home, some of the, greatest that came out of here. You feel me? A lot of legendary people. You see one right here. You feel
Mike Mills, that's
we
right.
Gonna continue to do it, you feel me? I'm on my way, legendary producers. You feel me?
And we got work coming too.
We got work coming, you feel me? Just gotta stay focused, lock in, you feel me?
I'll be in and out, like, I love this shit, I hate this shit, I'm not scared to leave this shit. You dig? I'm always be able to come back here and eat a bag of Lay's potato chips or something, you understand? This right here is Cephalo Center. This is why I grew up here. After school programs, game room. We come here and get all our lunch. We come here right after school. I do my homework. I enjoyed the summer camp. Me and my friends, it was amazing. A lot of my childhood, I had a good childhood. A lot of people didn't have that. I appreciate a lot of the adults that raised me, regardless of a lot of adults that did raise me. I appreciate y'all. And they took off the Skelly Court. The Skelly Court was here. You can play Skelly over here, but they got the Skelly. We're gonna make another Skelly Court though. All the Woo shit, it come from here. And when I did my first Wave Gang meeting for the Woo was here. All the meetings was here. We could throw a little flash. I'm gonna throw you a little flash so you can throw that in the clip on there. But yeah, it was serious, bro. It's one of my workout parks. I work out here. The kids I be having the youngest in here working out with me and my bros. Right here, me and my bros sit here and play football with the kids. I love them. Try to make stuff better. I want to do more giveaways and stuff. I be wanting to buy up the projects, man. Like I said, I love this shit. I hate this shit, but I'm never scared to leave it. But I want to be able to come back and do something for it. Right now, they're doing a lot of construction. That's why it's like this right now. A lot happened over here. A lot of shootouts. We out here 5, 6 in the morning. Everybody gambling. I don't gamble. I only sports bet. But this Vegas, we call this Vegas. Come over here, middle of the night, and you're gonna come and gamble and make some bread. Public school that, I thought I lived right here. I lived right here. So I expect my mother to put me in this school. She puts me in the school by my now enemies. Just 298. And I got love for some of them, Some of them, but yeah. Now I'm 34, bro. I'm 34 going on 50 with an old soul. So it's like, this isn't better than me, but I'm a man before anything. Yeah, I got a daughter. My daughter's 11, bro. She's amazing. So it's like, she comes here, but she don't care to be here. You dig? I didn't raise her in this environment too much because I let her feel it, because I want her to get the feel of how the world could be. This could be cruel out here, but I don't want her in Brownsville. That's 131. Like I said, it's my piece, man. 4 buildings. It's probably like the smallest projects. All these other projects got way more buildings than us. Besides LA. LA's got 3 buildings, but them shits is tall. Some shit stand 25 feet. This Belmont, legendary Belmont. Now this, from where it came from, now a lot of stuff is gentrifying a lot. They building stuff every day. Every day is something new. Look at this corner. This was never here. Look at these balconies. That's new. That's new. Beautiful. You say beautiful, right? This is in Brownsville. You would have thought you was in Williamsburg. Apartments. I guess the thing is here, but space for lease now. But they got to start moving people here. Some people already moved in here. Come right here in the store with me. See him right here?
How much is that?
See him right there? That's family. How much is that? I really want to go away. I can get away. I can take a flight and really go away if I really need to. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up? You know what's going on. It's the hood. That's my family, man. It's my family right here. Oh, boy. Yeah, what up? Let me know about Brownsville, man.
Sackman Street, all day.
You gonna get you're gonna be a million views. They're gonna be like, that's our team.
Automatically. This is a fact. We show respect, but all due respect to everybody. Why not? Sackman!
A lot of people can say they walk through, come around here. I love Brownsville, man. Yeah, this the hood. Let me show you some real Brownsville for you. This is a legend. Duck down, boot camp, let them know.
I guarantee you come out of here.
That's family right there.
You come here.
This is my family right here.
Your demeanor gonna change, your mindset gonna change, you're gonna have situational awareness, you're gonna move strategically, and it's all so you won't get played. It's for your betterment. You're gonna move a little bit sharper without even knowing how to play chess. We got Mike Tyson, we got Riddick Bowe, Cannon Briggs, Chushu Carrington, we got Zab Judah. The whole world knows us. Valley Club, you know what's up now. You know what's up now. Now I'm gonna go back to my high noon. I'm gonna show you. Valley Club.
That's right. Look at all of this. You got everything out here. Everything out here. We got motherfucking Dunkin' Donuts out here. This is our own Times Square. If you came out here at nighttime, Noah, this is our own Times Square. Yeah, this is our own Times Square. A legendary chicken spot. My you come here and come get some of the best food. I don't care. Came back in.
You niggas want to live, stay away from that chicken spot. Love my bro, lie low. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is definitely.
I'm gonna give it official with you. I got into serious. I got shot right here. And chased the call type of word. Like been through it here for years. We've been out here for years. So it's like this shit is serious. That's a whole other project. We can take the walk there. I don't want to take too much of your time, but it's a bunch of. We can walk wherever. It's Van Dyke. Uncle, what up? Yo, what's up, beloved? What's good? Yeah, that's called Langston Hughes. That's Langston Hughes right here. That was my dog. Brownsville Project. This Van Dyke. It's my other fan. It's our cousins right here. It's my family here. It's my heart. We call Bando. Let's see what. Yeah, they from Van Dyke and Brownsville.
Mike grew up in a tough neighborhood on the far eastern edge of Brooklyn. A place called Brownsville. World champion boxer may be greeted like a long-lost son. But for Tyson, Brownsville was never a happy home.
Thank you, baby. I love you.
I don't miss this neighborhood.
This all you did because you got Brownsville, but you got Brownsville Project. You got the actual project. This is this Van Dyke though. This is all history. This is 3 Cities Chew Block right here.
What kind of separates Brooklyn from the rest of the boroughs, in your opinion?
Everybody got their own charisma. Everybody move different. Everybody talk different. Everybody got their own swag. You dig? Everybody's different in their own way. Harlem known for getting fly and shit. Harlem, that's what they do. They like to be flashy and fly. Yeah, my Bronx or Harlem. That's how they are. Staten Island, you know, Wu-Tang's from there. They got their own. They got paper. There's money out there. Queens get the money. Everybody get money, but Queens definitely get paper. And you got intruders. You got Brooklyn be trying to go to the Bronx, act like Bronx now. Bronx, you know, but you know, everybody got their own swag. Bronx got their own swag. Harlem, yeah, Queens, yeah, that's how nigga. Everybody got their own vibe. Everybody's different. How they do things. For us alone, they're already this Brownsville. So we come down to Brooklyn and Brownsville, they look at us, we the prettiest. That's the 30th. Da da da. You did. That's how they look at Brownsville. Yeah, we like that. You know. And between us and East New York, they was fighting niggas and race wars with the highest murder rate. So it's like, come on, that ain't regular for us to be going for us on our mind to be taking losses and shit like that. You dig? That shit ain't normal. I'm doing my hood vlog. I'm out. It's gangsters outside. It's gangsters outside. But yeah. What up? Ain't shit. I was. This my nephew Quad. This is Quad Block. My nephew just BOE Quad. He just passed away.
You slipped on and I'm too official. Like, why would I cap for only I bitches them do with the battle?
I ain't able to be here. Let's not even play with myself. I'm firing. Oh, we chilling. We good though. You know, you need something to drink. You good? You gonna always be good. I'm not going because sometimes you will meet a good and I'll be like yo and get slapped right with you. You never see that. You might see me slap the shit out of somebody right now. He been waiting for y'all for a minute. This Van Dyke. Who else came out of Van Dyke?
Definitely Van Dyke.
Definitely Van. That's Don Bless. That's my dad.
It really don't matter because we outside. Right. My order beside me don't get involved. Season change. No matter the weather, I make it rain. I'm spinning for reasons I can't explain. It get outside for a long time.
That's another version of me. That's my favorite. So it's like that soul and that pain, all the shit we went through. That shit real. We talk that because we really went through that shit and survived that shit, lived that. Yeah. Not everything to glorify, but if you can make it, if you could relax in Brownsville and make it through Brownsville, you can make it anywhere in the world. This the hole right here. This is a legendary hole. You said what separates the shit gentrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Middle of the piece. This is the parking lot with cars. We used to go in there and work out. They had a workout center in here. They was about to have me run in to work out and shit.
Soul in the hole.
Yeah, that's the original soul in the hole right here. Soul in the hole. You come right here and come here. You come right here and and get right. This is it right here. You see all the look, take this, see that? We all Brownsville. That's a bunch of everybody on that. See that wall?
How y'all feel about the new mayor?
How we feel about Mondano? He fixing the potholes.
I don't know who I should be sending this video to, but fix it. Okay, thank you. Quick update. It's literally fixed.
Pothole politics. No problem too big, no task too small.
Mom Donnie, bro, we need your help, gang. Like, gang.
Look what happened after I come back from work. What?
He fixed a couple, right, Damo? Mondano, he fixed a couple potholes already. Eric Adams was my man, but he wasn't fixing the potholes. He was in the strip clubs. Word. I'm on this ball right here. What you talking about, son? And that shit broken bent. You think I'm shit made for me? I'm made for you. They put this shit here just for me. New York style. Working out is part of me. I don't work out with that stressful. It's consistency. You gotta want to. You got I go have an argument with my mom. Anybody feels me, I'm gonna work out. So I work out, I'm gonna put my stress down to the max, like where I need it. Then I reevaluate my mind. Then I holler at everybody. I don't know. We could get a whole workout thing in a couple minutes. We can do 30 minutes and do workout. What's the secret? I do straight calisthenics. This is all calisthenic work. All of this right here, it's all calisthenic. And I don't get, this is it. We do the weights, but I'm not a weight monster. No. I could, but I like, 13, 14 years, straight Cali. I got an athletic build, so I got to work for this. And I got a child, so I can't be in certain moods. I got to make sure my mood is still here, up high when she around. If she down, I got to still bring her up, so I need my energy and my stress level to be, especially for my youngest son. That's a picture of me and my daughter walking right here. Daddy's over deadbeats, me and my baby. Fatherhood, the best hood. That's something we live by. Take care of them kids. Don't take care of them kids, we gonna f you up. This shit is so big that you got to just really be mindful about where you going. Cause you might go to the wrong hood. And like I'm saying, there's people that's cool with each other in all of these hoods, but then there's people that don't with each other. So it's shit that's still happening. You got to be mindful. Don't go to somebody's hood and get snuffed thinking you cool. You in the middle of you came out here in the middle of the shit.
Charged in a string of shootings, including a murder.
A double shooting in Brooklyn. Police say a 35-year-old man was shot in the leg and a 30-year-old man was shot in the abdomen.
9-year-old boy struck by a bullet as he was on his way to play with his cousin. Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon in Brownsville with the frightening moments that ensued.
Right here, across the street, where we was at, I could take you to all of that shit. That shit is right here. We walking, you could be walking into it. You dig? We good, but we could be walking into it. You in it. So like that's why I'm moving. I know how we on the time limit. You dig? Early is on time is late, you dig? So I'm just letting you see exactly what the old building, you got right across there. I see you. I love you. See you later. Oh. Yes.
Legendary, you heard?
See all the construction going on out here. You came out of town where there's a lot of construction going on. They're doing a bunch of these buildings over. Hell yeah, it's much needed. Like this school used to be a regular public school, but it's been a charter school for a few now. There's certain ways they do things, and it's a bit, and it's different. It's different, but yeah, this is a charter school now, and that's good. Yo, what's rocking? What up, you all right? Good. Sturdy? Oh, yeah. Safely, man. Hustle. What's up? Let me know about Brownsville.
If you don't live here, be careful. But like, we don't make the rules, we only enforce it.
We got hustle, man. Not just from the Martin show.
You want it, I got it. If I ain't got them, get it.
We got hustle men too, and they hustle. Yeah, everybody hustle. Everybody, everything is a hustle. There's money out here. If you gotta sell drugs or something, and that's just your only thing, that's stupid. There's a million ways to get money. You dig? I don't care if you're trading. I don't care if you got a job. I don't care if you're training motherfuckers to work out. I don't care if you went to stocks and bonds. I don't care if you went to sports betting. I don't care if you gonna sell water. Sell water to a well, man. My uncle, this Red Sea Fish Fry. You go follow him on the gram at Red Sea Fish Fry. My uncle comes every event. I don't care if it's Labor Day, whatever. He comes set up these tents and feed the hood. He sell fish. He give away fish. He looks out for the whole neighborhood. Every day he'll do this. You did? Every day. Yo, that. Yo, give me 10 push-ups. Give me 10 push-ups right now. Give me 10. Stop playing with me. Stop. Let me get him with you, son. Come on. Yo, come on. You're gonna be just smoking crack. My man, get money. That's the fuck I'm talking about. I got you with some fish later, all right? Got you with some fish later, beloved. That's how you do this, those are fiends. I love them, you know. I keep them all fit. All the fiends, everybody. Just let them know, huh? No, that. This is New Park too. They did this one. This used to be a lot back in the days. Back in the days, I stole my first dogs here. Rest up to my bro Drama. Rest up Bizer, rest up Drama and my bro. Drama took me here when I was 9. Me and Drama, he gonna take me a big bully. Look, climb the gate. This used to be just dirt here, right to this area. We went. He like, look, it was a mother pig with about 10 puppies, bro. Drama like, yo, grab them. Grabbed 2 puppies off her nipples and ran. Running up the hill, she ain't even bark or nothing. I'm like, yo, Drama, like, yo, he ain't trying to keep them. He like, yo, you keep both of them. I'm like, my mother ain't gonna let me take these dogs. You tell me, you let me steal them. You take one of these dogs. Word. But yeah, this is, you know, this Brownsville free. What's up, man? This is another legend right here. This DJ Logic. What's good? Boot Camp Click. Smith & Wesson. This is the legendary DJ Logic. My uncle. Yes, that's one of them right here.
Brownsville is the heart, baby. Boot Camp, MOP. You name it, boxers, musicians, you know what I'm saying, movie stars, athletes. You know what I'm saying? This should be here.
It's a fact. I'm gonna show you a little bit more. I'm gonna spin around this block a little bit. Right here, this little more houses. My other brother's right across the street. Hop, skip, and slide. Hop, skip, and slide. You there? Whole number P. All the flows over there.
I remember going through Glenmore, boy. That shit wasn't. Going through Glenmore, boy, them niggas made me a believer in Glenmore. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chang. Word, allegedly. Remember them days.
What's up? They go to boy. What's up? That right? That right? That was rocking. All my dogs. It's all a dog. Another hood vlog, son. This building is my thing. It's my dog. Indictments came from this whole area.
4 members, as you mentioned a moment ago, of the Wu Gang and the Cho Gang were arrested. They are all being charged in a 121-count indictment.
They come together basically to fight each other in a continuous state of warfare.
Apparently, the core base of the Wu, as they are known today, evolved from allies and members of a much earlier New York-based crew called the Wave Gang, a crew of New York G's mainly based in Brownsville with a passing interest in the rap game.
You dig? And then you got our enemies right across the street. My school right here. This is my public school right there. My public school right there. So I went to school with all of my enemies. They're just down here. Those like the opposing side too. Those brown buildings that way. You come to my barbershop. Yeah, this is my uncle right here. This is legendary barbershop right here.
Yes.
I got this legendary barbershop of a hood vlog. My uncle Ed, this is his barbershop. Legendary barbershop. Come check this out. You see this right here? Let's see that shoe. That's bro right there. My barber combo right here. While I was getting shape up, what happened? I was coming here with my dreads, right? I was coming here with my dreads. My dreads past my ass, and I'm sitting in here like this. I ain't have not a facial hair. I'm like, I can't wait to come get a shape up. I can't wait that I can sit in the chair. 34, I've been coming here since I was 5, 6, 7 years old. Then you come here and get your drinks. Even look, my barber is in this house. It's healthy. Dragon fruit drinks, whatever you need to get. But this is home. You know, when you got a barbershop always feels like home. When I come here, I feel like I'm home. When I could just leave my project and just come sit in here and feel better than being in my peas around certain energy. But if I come sit in this barbershop, I can feel like I'm at home. You dig? This is family. This is where we from. I love this. I love y'all, man. Love you, bro. Always love you. Especially have a good day. Charlie's over there. It's one of my favorite cheesesteak spots. They finally got it in Brownsville. And I told the owner, this is my man.
When I see them niggas make that, when they make that, I'm like, wait. I'm like, I know this. I know these niggas. It's a word. It's a meet and greet right here. I knew it. I knew it was a meet and greet area right there. I said it. I said they got a Charlie's. I said, I'm telling you, this is a meet and greet area right here. I knew it.
Matter of fact, come on, we're going over there. We're going in there. There you go. I see you. I saw you already. What's good? I said, look at this. What's going on? How you been? What's going on? You all right? You can't go to this little hood block. I want to show him this manager. Come on, man. I want a job already, man. Hey, man. What's up, man? I've been looking for you, all right? You good? You all right? You easy? No trouble? Good? Getting better. I'm gonna come check you out. I'm gonna come get some food in a minute. I'm down to come check you, man. Take it easy. Yo, easy, son. Good to see you, my boy. Easy, son. I see you. Get your money. That's right. This is a legendary bike shop. Rest in peace to Ruben. This is where I grew up at. He passed away. Ruben Bike Shop. I got one of my first bikes here when I was 5 years old. Rest up to my being there, uncle. Sure. Word, that's my son. Fish market. This been here for years. Let's get your fish. Got all head braiding stuff here. Championship place here. You can get your head here. They got everything is here. Beautiful ladies there. Yes. Everything you want. Anything we need on this trip, we got. Supermarkets here. We got Family Dollars. We got everything here. Home. This is home. Like I said, I love it. I hate it, but I'm not scared to leave. Juice bar across the street. Ever want some good juice bar? Like my family, the Stay Press Juice Bar goes. Tap in the Stay Press Juice Bar as well on Instagram. Yeah. But yeah, this is our strip. This is us. This is where I was born and raised. I grew up. And it stretched longer than this. Because a lot of it we went through and a lot of the beef we got, those are one of my main stores. I love it. Yeah, this is the one we went in. It's Muhammad store. Mix. You got mix. You got Morenos. You got the blacks, and you got a bunch of everything. You got Spanish people. You got, I look at them as black anyway, but it's mixed everything. Growing up, I had Mexican friends, Spanish friends. I ain't really have white friends, but look. Even Housewares, my dog, my hood dog. See, they keep these niggas that keep it's the people right here that keeps the neighborhood clean.
Yo, look at this nigga. He a housing worker now in Brownsville. That's my mans. I know that nigga too. That's crazy. Shout out my mans, man. That's crazy. Small world.
And they cleaning it. They making sure this shit is good. This is one of my big buzzers right here. It's another one. This dollar right here. This big money right here. This is my family. Hell, you looking at to kill you. These I gotta yell at crazy people. Don't clip that either, because she's really acting like she nuts. You gotta tell these nuts people sometimes, like, you ain't crazy. Yeah, you ain't crazy. I'll kill you out here. They'll be looking at you. They look walking by. It's a hood vlog. So I don't know about Brownsville. This is Mike Tyson's family. This is Mike Tyson's family. That's the family. That's the Livingston. You ran into a family.
If you came in Brownsville, you have survival skills. You can go anywhere in the world and survive. If you came in Brownsville, I didn't say Crown Heights, I didn't say East New York, I didn't say Flatbush, I said Brownsville. They can find out what you need in that country. Oh, so they like leads, huh? Well, where they got the leads at? How much is the leads? Well, let me give you somebody to go buy leads. And I'm up south leads in this country. He had the skills.
That's Mike Tyson. That's the family, bro. That's one of the unks right there. Listen, this Millie D.O.D., Mike Millie. I know me. Brownsville, I just came to show y'all a little bit of Brownsville. I wish a lot of my other dogs was here, but I had to let y'all give y'all a little briefing on what's really going on around here and how it is. Because it's serious. I went from indictments to shootouts to see this little one right here. This little one right there. My sister is my co-defendant. My life right now for my wound.
I ain't got to tell him about that.
My sis Uzi, that's his little sister. My sister got 20 to life for my indictment. This shit is not no joke, and I will hope all the youngest grow up different. And she wasn't even bad. She was playing ball, all that shit. It just happened for a minute. So this is why I'm telling you, people need to know what the real was, how we came up with this shit. And I be sitting back looking at everything. I love what everybody else doing. You did. I love it. Keep doing what y'all doing. I just want people to hear my story. That's all. Not more, nothing less. And people just don't be knowing. People just be talking and go for what they hear. If y'all don't know the man, if y'all don't know me or spoke to me, then I don't know what the y'all know or think y'all know. If you ain't see me in the streets or jail and they have that talk, I done had running to me in jail like, I'm Warren the Mike Mills. I am Mike Mills. slap, blah, blah, blah. Now I gotta crunch you up. Now I'm in the box. Like that. Nobody got time for that. But at this age, it's like it's not nothing that's glorified because this is for the youngins. I love all the youngins coming up doing the music. This is for them. I'm still gonna do my shit, but I'm gonna support everybody that's coming out. At this age, you got me. How you doing? Little chocolate self. Look. You could have said hi to the camera. Gonna get a couple 100,000 views. I'm gonna see you. Don't worry. I'm frying fish on the corner. She had to look back. You gonna get me in trouble, girl. I see how you like that. If my lady see this, don't scratch me up. She just was all in my face. Yeah.
See for a shirt.
I'm happy to make it to 34, gang.
Still here,
I could that feel?
I'm still here,
Yo,
man.
son, because now it's not even the time. Remember they used to say you got to make it to 18, 21, right? You got to make it to 15. Brownsville is Brownsville. Brownsville still, you hear the people.
A big happy family.
Yeah. Everybody can't come, but you know, it's still love here. You gotta, if you from here and you come with the right energy, you gonna get love back. If you come with that weird energy, we gonna jump you.
Exactly.
Coming out of Brownsville, you gotta, if you come out of here, you can make it anywhere. Brownsville, Brooklyn, never ran, never will.
So there y'all have it there. A day in Brownsville, Brooklyn, NYC, one of the alleged most dangerous areas in the entire city. Now, as far as my key takeaways go, despite being a war-torn ass neighborhood in the midst of seemingly constant battles, Brownsville still has that NYC magic and spirit to it. Like, even though some shit can go left at any second, you still feel like you can take your motion, whatever it may be, to the next level here. I don't know how to explain it. I deadass kind of want to be a New Yorker now after this trip. Them boys' aura, them boys' charisma, confidence, definitely next level. Just the fact that we ran into so many legends and entrepreneurs in just a 30-minute walk around the block tells you everything you need to know. Or in other words, that hustle culture and creativity is at the forefront of everything. It still takes precedence over any street shit going on. But hey, you know me, that's just my humble observation. If y'all know more or have any insight that we left out, go ahead and drop a comment, especially if you've ever spent time in this area. While you're there, also hit that like and definitely subscribe. And most definitely be sure to tap in with Millie Blanco, a solid ass dude who you can tell his hood is fully behind. I'm talking from the YNs to the OGs to the small business owners and everything in between. So go ahead, go peep his music and or his fitness videos for some of that good daily motivation, and also lock in on IG so you can see when he drops the real documentary where he goes into detail about a lot of this Wave Gang, Hood Stars, Woo and Chew stuff. Should be dropping this year. But for now, we'll catch y'all in the next video. Y'all stay safe out there. Stay blessed. Big Cactus Valley Club, outie.
That was a sturdy little vlog, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with it. That was a sturdy vlog. What y'all think? Shot pain on that vlog right there, chat. Nigga said he glazing. Hold on, I'm trying to find this shit. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Didn't this nigga drop a new song? Hold on, chat. Yeah, I was mute that whole time.
Show $100 real quick for TJ. He said he want to see 100.
Gotta brag about no block cause we got.
Don't run. Come this way. We in the bushes. Y'all.
Me and Lil J box up slam on top of Me and Lil J box up slam on top of
I ain't gonna fake. Wrong. Hey, so not even fake TJ gay. Them on your page don't get no views.
Let's get it, man. Hold on. First, tell him who you is, though.
Man, you know who the f I am, man. Located gang band, big FSG. That was me. On the net.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. Hold on.
So is y'all holding that damn down in jail type? Like,
these little niggas is laced, bro. I ain't gonna lie. These little niggas must be the laced little niggas in any state. Like, where these little niggas from?
Like, it's when y'all in that motherfucker, it's cracking just like out here.
Yeah,
burn that motherfucker doing his thing. I ain't gonna lie.
No cap.
Phone calls about burning that motherfucker. Shit, so that happen like y'all get phone call, that shit recollect back to y'all instantly type.
Free DJ too. Free DJ Fez right now. He come home in December, man. No. Free DJ.
No cap.
Free Lucy.
Be home in a minute.
Long live, bro.
Nah, for real. I want to ask y'all like a couple like random questions. Like, how y'all feel about like 607 Uncle? Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Do y'all think his ass?
Yeah. See the nigga straight get famous gang.
For real,
dog. For real. That should be hella funny when out of town nigga like, what's wrong with this nigga gang? He straight
for real.
Act like that. Was on Instagram live trying to add niggas to the live to join to rap. You rap.
So you been hip on them.
Yeah, when before add what is the rap challenge, rap beat, or whatever it is, man. Add a nigga get $50. You rap that shit hard.
Midwest for real though. These Midwest niggas crazy.
Like, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, they yelled it. Yeah.
That's a good. Nobody hopped out that motherfucker gang. They got stupid cool.
My son's about to fire that shit down just now.
Damn, boy, that shit get real that fast, huh?
That's that quick cut. That shit crazy. Nigga sliding back with the only back.
You ain't playing no game.
All windows up. He be like that shit.
You ain't playing no game. Was hold up under pressure, nigga. Hold up in the car. I smoke baby J. Dead in a big bag with some bar. Call the taco, speak on bro. Pass way to Bruno Mars. 300 black that bitch. Turn out the back the 2-3 ball. The 2-3 ball like Jordan. He's getting cracked over some ass that bitch. That important. We make fall. He tried to crawl. You know that we score. Speak on bro. The next day dead. Got his crease like horses. Got his crease like horses. Nigga ain't got it right. Me and Lil J box up slam on top of soda. Me and Lil J box up slam on top of soda. It ain't my fault. Leon got his ass put up. I draw my locator.
Yo, hold on, chat. Look at this shit. I didn't even know this. They could do this shit. These is niggas. They got a gang war in Australia.
And is actually the second most. Melbourne, a city located within the southeast of Australia, is actually the capital and most populous city in the state of Victoria, and is actually the second most populous city behind Sydney. Inside this city, however, is an ongoing, deadly, and bloody gang war that has resulted in a huge anti-knife campaign in Melbourne. Before this video starts, if you want to see this video as well as my other videos uncensored and early, feel free to check out my Patreon.
Hey, y'all be with dreadheads, nigga. Look, and them dreadheads turn you to a dead man.
We got drill rap in Australia. Alrighty, mate. Yo, can I get a pancake for a schmancake? Nah, them niggas got drill rappers. Yo, that's what Kangaroo. Yo, nah, that's what I gotta look at that movie today. I gotta watch that movie. I ain't gonna front. Never.
The first gang I will be discussing within this video is MBE or SPG. MBE stands for Moolah Boys Entertainment and is the gang's label, whilst the actual gang is called SPG or Steppa Gang. They go by various other names and are allied with other gangs under the MBE label. Examples include 365 and NGS or Next Generation Shooters, as well as KDD or Kick Down Doors. 365 is actually a clique of smaller gangs. These include 300 or FLG, 600, and 500, with the gang using the first number to create 365. For simplicity's sake, I'll refer to them as 365 or MBE throughout this video. Popular rappers from this gang include D-Sav from SPG and T-Gliz. Another gang allied with them is FLG or Frontline Gang, whose most known rappers include Peasy and T-Gliz. All of these gangs mentioned identify with the color green. These gangs are all based around the Cranbourne and West Cranbourne areas of Melbourne and have had almost a decade-long rivalry with another local gang called O3s. O3s is a small gang located around the area of Hallam. They have beef with MBE and SPG, as well as all the gangs affiliated with them, and often drop music videos dissing them. Prominent rappers from O3s include Flacco, Lusky, and Newski. Both MBE and O3s beef with each other, but also have beef with another gang in the Fitzroy area of Melbourne called SSG or Stain Gang. Now, SSG or Stain Gang is a gang located around Fitzroy in Melbourne, which is actually around a 40-minute drive
I wouldn't
from
believe
Cranbourne,
this, bro.
where
In
O3s
Australia?
and MBE are located, which is insane, but doesn't stop them from having beef. Popular rappers from Stain Gang include 2Cray, who dropped a song titled Dreadheads, in which the gang showed off massive machetes and other weapons, as well as bragging about their ties to the criminal underworld in Melbourne. Whilst it's not known exactly what sparked the gang feud between O3s and MBE, it is speculated that the person who caused the beef has since moved away from Melbourne and isn't involved in any of the gangs anymore. But it is rumored the beef started when a member of an MBE affiliated gang called 500 pulled out a shotgun on an O3's member during an argument. The gun was pointed to one of their heads, and later the same day, 2 twins from O3's were stabbed by members of 500. This was later referenced on the highly disrespectful song Arsav Bop, in which they said, "Let's not talk about the twins because both got chopped in their crib." This is just rumored, however.
Bop is
It was
crazy. R7 Bop, PZ Bop, nah, they going crazy out there in Australia. Can I get a pancake for a schmancake?
what I found after doing countless hours of research. Just like that though, the bloody feud between MBE and O3s had begun, and it wouldn't be until around 2021 that the first public incidents between each group would occur. This was just a beef between MBE and O3s though. It's believed that Stain Gang, or SSG, would become involved when a member of MBE was killed by a rival gang member. More on that later, however. Sadly, in 2022, one of the first people connected to these street cliques would be killed. One of the already known rappers from Cranbourne was a rapper from MBE's affiliated gang 365, or NGS, known as 2 Times. He would release songs in the years prior to 2022. He released a song titled Hit the Block in 2019, following this up with an album and a few other music videos. Sadly, however, in 2022, he was stabbed to death by a rival gang member. He is often mocked by rivals and was even heavily dissed alongside another 365 member in an old Instagram live recorded by O3's members.
I know, but we're with 2 Times. Oh, that night, he's dead. Dead ass nigga. Oh, shit. Guess who's working on? Guess who's working on? 2 Times.
In June 2023, Ethan Hawke, who was 14 years old, would be hanging with some friends in St. Albans, an area in Melbourne, at around 11 p.m. A group of Stain Gang members would be driving around in a large SUV looking for rivals. They noticed Ethan and his friends and mistook them for rivals when really they were just kids trying to go home, and did a U-turn before driving straight into Ethan. He began to run after being hit, with 2 of the members jumping out of the car and chasing him with knives. He was cornered and stabbed multiple times by the gang members. Police quickly rushed to the scene and launched a murder investigation, as Ethan was pronounced dead on the scene. A Stain Gang rapper called 2Cray was later arrested, although I can't find if he was found guilty or not guilty. Rest in peace, Ethan Hope. Speaking of 2Cray, shortly after this murder, he released his first song titled Dreadheads, where he was seen waving a machete around and dissing
Bro, them
rivals.
niggas is
He
catching
even had a
big
bulletproof
them niggas is think they Chicago. He killed the little nigga and made a song after this shit. It's crazy.
vest on within the video, just showing how intense the beef was getting. This is his only released song, and within it, he raps, "Caught me a case that was on CCTV, but fuck it, I ain't taking a plea." He was later arrested for the murder of Ethan Hope just days later, with the song currently having 205,000 views. Not long after this, at some point in September 2023, an O3's member called Flacco, who raps under the name Baitface Threes, would be caught by apparent MBE members. They retrieved knives and started attacking him. During this attack, his finger was sliced off. With the members fleeing, it's believed he went to a hospital and was fine, however, with pictures circulating of his finger recently. He's often dissed by MBE though, including frequently in RSAV Bop, in which they rapped, "I throw up my 5, oh shit, that's more than Flacco's fingers," referencing the incident. In 2024, the beef really began to intensify. In April, dozens of O3's members were recorded going to their rival's home and jumping out of a parked car, where they then ran into their home with knives. It's not known if anyone was attacked. Around this time, a group of O3's would spot rival 500 MBE members in a car and chase them on Instagram Live. The 500 members then sped off away from them, whilst the person on Instagram Live called them police. A member of MBE called G6 also began to release songs around this time, being somewhat consistent. Also in 2024, MBE members allegedly got the home location of a rival O3's member called R-Sav. They pulled up to his house and broke in, stabbing him over 4 times, with one of these attacks going straight into his head. He was the subject of R-Sav Bop, where MBE members rapped, "You can't talk about shoulder shift, fuck that, let me R-Sav Bop." He got done not once, twice. He got done on his block. R-Sav was pictured in hospital recovering after this. In 2024, MBE began to release their music, releasing one of their first songs called Spin the Block on the 1st of November 2024. Within this song, MBE rappers talked about them being KDD, or kick down doors, following this up by saying their ops have a hard life, referencing Jay-Z, because they get stabbed and left on the floor. This was a crazy diss track that really intensified the ongoing gang war, so much so that under 24 hours later, sadly, another person connected to these street gangs would die. On Saturday, the 2nd of November 2024, at around 3 a.m., Melbourne drill rapper and MBE affiliate Peasy was stood outside of a nightclub in the north of Melbourne. He had just finished up for the night after attending a Halloween rave when suddenly a gunman, presumably from a rival clique, pulled up outside of the club and let off shots. Peasy was hit multiple times and suffered multiple life-threatening injuries. A huge fight then broke out following on from the shooting, with police arriving swiftly to the scene and establishing a crime scene. Ambulances rushed to save Peasy's life. However, he died on the scene not long after being shot. An investigation was then launched. However, till this day, no one has been arrested for the murder. Rest in peace, Peasy. MBE members felt they needed retaliation for this, and a few days later, they would spot a rival O3's member called JP. They chased him into a store whilst recording, with JP seemingly staying in the store whilst the attackers attempted to break down the window with large bats. Luckily, JP made it out with no injuries. Going into 2025, the beef intensified once again, and in January 2025, a member of MBE called B-Sav will be noticed by a rival gang member from the O3's gang. B-Sav was shot at by the rival, but began to run and luckily made it out unharmed. The O3's name was gaining loads of attention at this point, and in order to capitalize off their name in the streets, a rapper from this gang called Baitface released a song titled Who's Got Bine. This was an anthem and was full of disrespectful lyrics towards the rival MBE gang. Within this song, he taunted his rivals and claimed they barely do anything to them and that they are the only gang applying pressure. Subsequently, as a result of this track, their rivals weren't too happy about the diss song. As a result, days later, and in an act of retaliation, MBE gang members found out where an O3's member called Lusky was living and decided to break into his house during the night. He was not home, however. In an attempt at sending a message, the attackers would apparently stab.
I would have popped one of them niggas. They keep breaking into niggas. They keep going to niggas' cribs with knives, bro. What the, like, how?
his mother and his brother. Both luckily survived, however. His chain was also robbed during this incident. And what no one had realized quite yet,
Bro,
this chain...
Y'all letting niggas run in your crib with knives and steal your jewelry and money and shit like that, bro? There's no way in America. There's no way possible a nigga's doing that, bro. You're not running in my crib and just with a knife and just like, bro.
Become the centerpiece of an extremely and deadly ongoing gang feud. On the 13th of days later, and in an act of retaliation, MBE gang members found out where an 03's member called Lusky was living and decided to break into his house during the night. He was not home, however. In an attempt at sending a message, the attackers would apparently stab his mother and his brother. Both luckily survived, however. His chain was also robbed during this incident.
Yo, they did what? I ain't even hear that. Imagine they would have came with the grabber. Yo. He poked the nigga moms and brother. Nah, yeah, they wildin'.
And what no one had realized quite yet, this chain would become the centerpiece of an extremely and deadly ongoing gang feud. On the 13th of March 2025, MBE gang members B-Sav, Dippa, and T-Gliz linked up and released an extremely disrespectful song titled R-Sav Bop. The music video to the song features Lusky's stolen chain and is filled to the brim with disses towards their ops. MBE will go on to reference the violent home invasion that occurred in 2024, in which R-Sav was stabbed 4 times within this song. They also referenced the home invasion that occurred just months prior, in which Lusky's chain was snatched and his family was attacked. This song was so disrespectful, in fact, that MBE's rivals, 03's, felt they had to seek out revenge. And they would, resulting in a horrific murder that would occur just under 24 hours after the song R-Sav Bop was released.
Nah, yo,
on the night of the 14th of March, 2025.
These niggas might be they might be word, bro. How the fuck them? You don't hear what they doing this? They kicking the niggas' crib, stabbing niggas' moms. They robbing niggas' kids. Niggas coming back, packing them allegedly the day after. It's like.
Just one day following on from the release of R-Sav Bop, an MBE-affiliated gang member known as Trigger, real name Timothy Leak, would be in a car park in the area of Lyndhurst when he was noticed by rivals. The rivals saw Trigger and walked over to him, concealing their knives. Trigger saw them, and an altercation broke out. Trigger, or Timothy Leak, was stabbed multiple times by a group of 10 men, who then fled the scene shortly following the attack. Police officers rushed to the scene, with ambulance services following shortly after. Timothy Leak was rushed to hospital, however sadly died not long after he was attacked. A murder investigation was launched shortly after, and in the hours following the attack, multiple people were arrested, including an 18-year-old who went on to get charged with the murder of Timothy Leak. Rest in peace, Timothy Leak, or Trigger. Shortly following on from this brazen attack, MBE would lose yet another friend, this being M. Dots, who, on the 27th of April 2025, would be driving his bike on McGregor Road when he collided with a black SUV and was sadly killed during the accident. MBE members quickly took to social media in order to mourn the loss of their friend, with many tributes to the fallen man being posted all over social media. It's believed that M. Dots was actually the founder of MBE and was the gang's originator. Also in this month, an MBE member known as Chirac would be stabbed to death in an unrelated rivalry that he had with an old friend of his. Chirac was often heard in unreleased songs with other members of MBE. In one, he rapped, "Chirac, move, let me pull this trigger. Free big bro Trigger." Sadly, both Trigger and Chirac would be killed just under a month apart. Rest in peace to Trigger, Chirac, and M. Dots. Going into May of 2025, the rap scene in Melbourne began to steadily rise, with a member of Stain Gang in northern Melbourne known as Creeper releasing a song titled From the 30, in which he spoke about his gang ties in the 30. 30 being Fitzroy, which falls under the postcode 3065. He also spoke on how he was wanted by all of his ops and that going outside was actually a risk. This lyric would subtly foreshadow the following incidents, as sadly, Creeper would become a victim to the streets. Before that happened, however, in August 2025, UK rapper Clavish would be in Melbourne with his entire team. Clavish and his team were at a McDonald's in Melbourne when gang members pulled up after stalking their location. A fight ensued between all parties involved. Luckily, however, Clavish would make it out seemingly unharmed. Subsequently following this, he would carry on with his music career. A few days following this, on the 23rd of August, 2025, a group of gang members who rep the Niners gang in West Melbourne arrived at a local house party where they intended on enjoying themselves that night. What they didn't know, however, was that a rival group of gang members were also at the party. As a result, a massive fight then ensued. 3 of the young Niners members were stabbed during this attack, with this incident making headlines in Melbourne. Now, if you remember a few minutes ago, I spoke about a Stain Gang member known as Creeper, who was making a name for himself in the streets of Melbourne musically. Sadly, however, this would put a massive target on his back, and at the start of September 2025, he was sadly murdered. On the 4th of September,
I ain't gonna front chat. That shit shouldn't be that hard to live out there and survive or whatever. Because it's like, y'all got knives, nigga. I'm gonna just go get a bigger knife. I'm gonna have a machete or a samurai knife or something, just walking around. Or I'm gonna just go get the grabber. We just gonna just do that. We gonna just do it like this. Y'all niggas already killing. Y'all going to jail for murder regardless. So I'm gonna just get the grabber. And I'm gonna just date, and then we gonna just change the whole narrative when it comes to all that. Cause how y'all just walking around just stabbing each other like that, bro? How you letting it get that close to stab you like that? Like you're out with something. That's crazy.
2025, Stain Gang member Creeper was in his local area early in the morning. His rivals also there, however, and would notice him. They were armed with guns and would shoot towards Creeper multiple times. Creeper was hit by the hail of bullets and was rushed to the hospital where he was placed on life support. Sadly,
They crazy. They got the grabber now. They got grabber. I knew it. I was sitting here thinking like, yo, who the fuck gonna go get the grabber first? Because there ain't no way I just sitting there stabbing each other all day.
Moments after being shot, he was pronounced dead in the hospital. Rest in peace, Creeper. The death of Creeper heavily intensified Melbourne's ongoing gang war, as in the 2 days following the shooting, 3 people would sadly lose their lives in relation to the ongoing gang war in Melbourne. On the 6th of September 2025, 12-year-old Chola Cheek and 15-year-old Dao Akuwing, who were both in fact not linked to any of Melbourne's gangs, both Chol and Dao were walking from playing basketball in the area of Cobblebank, which was the area claimed by the 38 Babies gang. The pair were approached by 8 members of a local gang. Both 12-year-old Chol and 15-year-old Dao were attacked by the gang and were stabbed dozens of times. Chol stumbled onto Marble Drive, where he collapsed to the floor. Dao began to run from the attackers, but was chased onto Cobble Street, where he collapsed and died. Both Chol and Dao were sadly pronounced dead on the scene. Following the attack, a major homicide investigation was launched, with the police claiming this was one of the worst attacks they had ever seen. 3 men and 4 teenagers were arrested after the attack, with another 15-year-old boy being arrested a day following the other arrests. They have since all been charged in connection and are awaiting trial. Rest in peace, Chol and Dao. They were not involved in any of the local Melbourne gangs. A day following on from this double murder, on the 7th of September 2025, Kwar Ater, believed to have been involved in a previous attack and due to that fact was targeted by MBE gang members who saw him at 3 a.m. in Melbourne CBD. He was shot at and was hit. Ambulances rushed to the scene. However, Kwar Ater was sadly pronounced dead not long after being shot. Allegedly, an MBE member was then charged in connection to the murder, but has yet to have been prosecuted. Rest in peace, Kwar Ater. Days following this, 2 rival groups of teenagers would clash in a shopping center in Melbourne, with the entire incident being caught on CCTV. A month after this, MBE rappers B-Sav, Dippa, and T Gliz dropped another track titled Problem Solved, in which they rapped about stabbing up R-Sav, and also showed off huge knives that I don't even think I can show in this video. They even went on to claim that R-Sav was a snitch, as he had allegedly snitched on them following the attack. In the same month that this song was released, Clavish responded to the rumors of him running from the Melbourne gang members in his song, where he rapped, "Not a scratch or bruise, so tell me what they tried to do. Upping pole on me just not to use it, Australian fools. And yeah, I hopped the counter, but most of you would shit your pants. Let's just be honest. And even on the wrong side of a gun, I still ain't saying sorry. As of recently, MBE have continued releasing songs that have gained loads of attention worldwide, with each song somehow being more disrespectful than the last. It seems like these guys could be a breath of fresh air and maybe make something of themselves with music. However, the war in Melbourne is a very bloody and violent feud that is seemingly unpredictable, making it extremely hard for these young men to prosper and leave that life. This brings me to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to
Dumb niggas is bugging. I ain't gonna lie, chat. Them niggas is violent.